Tarps off, baby, for life.
Bang, what's going on, guys? Hockey is back. We got the Pittsburgh Penguins and Philadelphia Flyers already underway, but tonight's mainstay matchup, we have the Montreal Canadiens taking on Joe Thornton, Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Joe Thornton playing with Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews off the hop. That guy's old enough to be those guys' dads. Like, it's incredible. What a story. What's going on, fellas? How are we feeling tonight? And I want to welcome in Marc, the CEO of StatementGames.com, who we're running a tournament tonight over there. We got 2 spots left. You should be able to fire in the chat here if you want to get in and see how you do against the Tarps Off hockey guys as far as it comes to statements from tonight's Montreal versus Toronto game. Marc, how's everything doing in New York, buddy? How you feeling post-COVID? You got the vid. That's not good. How you feeling after? Like, your lungs are okay? Everything's all right here?
Yeah, everything's kind of like, but I think my last official day of quarantine was actually Christmas Eve. So I got my letter from the state. I can actually, travel and do things like a normal person. Kind of like, I actually just took an extra week. So I really just started going back to grocery stores and things like that on the like the 3rd or something like that. Just right after the New Year. I think New Year's Eve a Friday.
Yeah.
Whatever that Monday was is when I kind of declared myself officially, back to normal.
That's awesome, man. Good to hear that you're back and doing okay. So tonight we have the statement game of the week. It's the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Montreal Canadiens. The 4 of us are in the tournament here. Why don't we just go look at our teams here? We'll let the big boss man, Marc, come on off the hop here and let us know what he took 10 through 1. We'll see where we differ, and at the end of the day, one of us will be standing on the top of the mountain, and everyone else will be at the bottom.
All right. You want me to go through all 10 or just kind of get kind of the top ones here?
You know what? Give us your top 3 and then rapid fire your 10.
All right. So I'm kind of playing off that theme where I think kind of let me just kind of pull it up real quick. Or actually, let me just think it through. But I don't know what the exact says. I know that Montreal doesn't have a good track record kind of in Toronto. Or playing kind of games in Toronto. So I'm all over the Leafs tonight, opening night here. I mean, you got kind of the big boys. You know that they're fast. You know that they can actually, have a lot of skill. You know that they can score goals here. So right off the bat here, my first pick, I took Austin Matthews and John Tavares and William Nylander over 1.5 goals combined. So basically, I just need 2 goals out of those 3 guys for the game here. And I'm kind of banking on Toronto, kind of putting in anywhere between 5 and 6 goals themselves tonight here. So I got that one here. I understand that Montreal's played well down the stretch, kind of last year. That top line is now kind of playing for I guess the second time or the second year, fully intact here. I still don't necessarily trust it, so I'm taking a flyer on all of the Canadiens forwards combined. I got the Canadiens forwards under 2.5 total goals, and I think it's just kind of like a no-brainer. Give me the Toronto Maple Leafs forwards over 2.5 goals combined.
Love it.
Those are my top 3.
Jack, you got yours up, or should I go?
You go first.
Okay, so I have obviously.
Jack thinking.
I'm with you, Marc. I think Toronto comes out and makes a statement. I think Montreal had a good offseason. I don't know if they had as great of an offseason as everyone's making it out to be. Starting to remind me a little bit of when the New Jersey Devils went out and acquired PK Subban. Everybody thought that Ray Shero won the offseason. It turned out that the only thing he won was a bag of dicks right off. PK Subban has been horrible. He just got dumped by Lindsey Vonn, which is unfortunate because we're all guys here. Lindsey Vonn, 2 thumbs up. But maybe you know what? Maybe instead of worrying about making TikTok videos, he'll be focused on getting his game on the ice better because he's been shit since he's been there. But I'm with you. Toronto seems to have Montreal's number. I think they're going to do it again tonight. I got the Toronto Maple Leafs will win by over 1.5 goals as my number 1 statement of the game here tonight. I got the grand total I have Montreal starter though over 9.04 save percentage, Carey Price. I think he's going to get peppered with a lot of shots. I think it's going to be more of like a 3-1 kind of victory here. I took the total goals of 6.5 actually under for this game. Kind of going the opposite of what I've been feeling because lately my betting has been dog shit. So those are my three there. But then I did pack the middle of my statements, the middle points where you're gonna, hopefully scrape up a win here. 8 through 3 is basically all like Austin Matthews, Tavares, Nylander over 1.5 goals. Austin Matthews and Tavares over 1.5 points. I think that they're gonna factor in, but I think the goal total is gonna be low tonight. McLovin, what do you got going on?
You want just the top 3 or just the whole entire list? Top 3?
Give me those top 3 picks, buddy. Because we're getting almost into game time here.
So I went I'm feeling a lot of peppering going on. Each team anxious going out there. They're really feeling it. They're going to be fired up. My number 10, total shots over 63.5. It's going to be a bloodbath in there. And I'm really feeling like each
goalies are getting the rubber tonight.
Oh, yeah. And then number 9, Morgan Riley and Justin Hall over 0.5 combined points. I feel like one of those defensemen is going to get at least a point. Probably a power play goal, Morgan Riley.
Yep, could see it.
And number 8, I'm going to go the other side. Jeff Petrie and Ben Sherratt under a point. I just don't feel like they're going to get a single point.
Okay.
All right. Well, my top 3 couldn't be much different than McLovin's. He's got the total shots over 63.5. I have under, and I know down here in the middle ones, I did take the team shots under. My most confident statement is Toronto Maple Leafs over 0.5 power play goals. I think Toronto will score on the power play. Toronto Maple Leafs will win by over 1.5 goals. I have that in there. And then my third is obviously the under 63.5 shots.
Bang. So we got some different statements going on here. You can join today. Fire a message in the chat. I think we got 2 spots left, unless Germano or somebody actually joins. But
Germfish.
we all know that that's probably not likely. So we got 2 spots left. If anybody wants in, come see how you stack up. And then you know what? Since we got 10 guys in it, I was thinking, boys, maybe every Saturday we all put $5 on the line or something like that. Winner take all on the little side bet here. The SEC doesn't need to know about it. Nobody needs to know it, but I'm just joking. It's $5. Just a little thing to make the Saturday night game a little more fun.
Gentleman's bet.
My boss has me covered for that $5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it looks like we got about 14 minutes before the game comes off the board in the Statement Games lobby. So whether you're playing an all-private group here, of course, you can just play it regularly within the Statement Games lobby, statementgames.com, or download the Statement Games app, Google Play, as well as Apple. It's available in the United States as well as Canada. I'll sweeten the pot like a little bit. Anybody who plays in a lobby tournament on the Statement Games platform, but of course, it's all free to play, right? Anyone can go 10 for 10 who's listening to the show. You got to be listening to the show right now. Go 10 for 10 with your Leafs Canadiens picks. I'll come to the table with $50. I'll Venmo somebody $50 if they
someone goes 10 for 10 tonight. They're getting $50 here.
Break out the wallet, Marc. Break out the wallet.
You know what? If someone goes 10 for 10, I'll match it. $100.
All right. Chops off and
$100
Statement Games coming to the table.
There we go.
But you got to be listening to the show, and you got to at least kind of like they got to probably just let's make them drop some type of comment in the box here, right?
Hey,
so that
you
we
gotta
know
say
that you're kind of like
what you got to know. The drink of the night. The drink of the night is Pink Whitney. That's the drink of the night. We're doing a little free ad for Pink Whitney there. But
nobody picked up on it. We actually threw in a new statement this year. I've kind of like gone back and forth with it just for just to not piss anybody off who might be like looking at it from an investment perspective in the Statement Games and like that. But this year we said that like the heck with it, especially for rivalry games here. We started throwing picks in there, so nobody jumped in this group. Nobody jumped on that there's going to be a fight tonight.
Ooh.
So you don't think no one's dropping the gloves, huh? I thought that one of us would have at least snuck that into our top 3. I got if we would have went to 4. So
yeah.
My number 7 pick is that there will be a fight.
I think there'll be a fight tonight too. Doesn't there have to be?
Right?
There's got to be
Canada,
a fight.
Montreal opening night.
We need a fight. There has to be a fight.
There's got to be a fight. Someone's got to drop the gloves.
I agree. 110%. Someone's got to come to the table, and somebody's got to get those mitts off tonight. I want to see some guys smashing on each other. I get fired up.
It's in the intangibles kind of like in a category. So it's right. At least one fight will be assessed.
Yeah. 100%. There has to be a fight tonight. If there's not, I'll be disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I'll be very disappointed if we don't get a little scrap tonight. Hockey is back. Basketball's on right now. James Harden gets traded. It's been a crazy day for all of us. I'm sure you too, Marc, because you got the Statement Games blog.
Yeah.
Shout out to the interns at tarpsoftsports.com that we just brought in today. I have not seen the wheels move like that in quite some time. Everything was taken care of. So shout out to them. Shout out to Jack and McLovin and everybody. Everybody killed it today, boys. Hockey's back. Leafs are back. Montreal Canadiens, a North Division, all Canadian division. This is going to be nuts, man. How about getting Calgary Flames, Edmonton Oilers like 10 times this year? There's going to be bloodbaths in those games.
What's the over-under going to be for that one, Marc? Like 3 fights? Is it going to be 3?
It's weird because games like that, you're kind of like going to have to adjust it. I mean, you got to figure, on a regular season, normally, run-of-the-mill NHL game here, the odds of a fight kind of taking place here, it's not like it's 10 years ago, it's pretty kind of rare. But, Oilers, Flames, Leafs, Montreal, Rangers,
Have you
Islanders.
seen Cassian and Kachuk's little, spat they've been going on for the last year and a half?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to happen.
Battle of Alberta heats up, doesn't it?
And I think someone's going to want to send a message that very first game because they're playing each other all season. I think both teams will be looking to send a message, and I think that one's going to be a bloodbath right off the rip.
Oh, I think it's going to be a pissing contest right off the hop. Cassian's going to be looking to make a statement. Milan Lucic is going to be looking to make a statement. Maybe, what's his name, Zach Ronaldo, is he still there? Maybe he gets out on the ice for the Flames and comes out.
I saw him on the waiver wire.
Was he on the waiver wire? Okay, but
I think he's on that taxi squad.
Yeah. But you know what? I could see him playing in a couple of those Battle of Albertas this season. I really could. Boys, I'm excited. Hockey is back. We got, it's just awesome watching them skate across. What's the score right now in that Pittsburgh and Philly game? Last I saw it was 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, Crosby scored a nice one-handed, just kind of smacked it.
Horrible giveaway by Hart, though.
Horrible giveaway, boys. Horrible. 1 sec. You guys continue for a sec. I got to grab something here. Oh, there we go.
Yep. But this should be a fun one. The rivalry starts up right away. Love that they're starting with a rivalry game in Toronto and Montreal. Original 6 rivalry. They always play in the same division. So they're kind of like Calgary and Edmonton out there in the Canadian division. The Bruins, or not the Bruins, the Maple Leafs and the Canadians are always in that Eastern division there. So,
buddy.
Did the Bruins make the playoffs? Yes, they do. I don't know about the division win, but they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're not going to win the division. It's funny. Everybody, there's some people that still really believe in the Bruins. I got the Capitals winning that division.
So do I.
I think I did as well.
Yeah, I think that they have a pretty solid foundation. As long as Samsonov gives them the goaltending, no reason why he won't kill it.
And why do people doubt him so much? Ilya Samsonov was an absolute rock star last year. He outplayed Holtby. His numbers were way better. The eye test showed he was way better. He was categorically better than Holtby in every single way, shape, and form. I don't know why there's so many doubters coming out this year and questioning Washington's goaltending. I think they have the star of the future right there, and he's in between the pipes right now.
Remember the last time they had a young guy who was taking over the pipes and they thought he was going to be trash? Who was that? Braden Holtby. You want to stand up with the guy. So,
yeah,
they know how to draft goalies for their franchise for sure.
Oh, hell
Pittsburgh?
yeah.
Kyle, why is Pittsburgh in there? Get them out of there. They stink.
Washington, Pittsburgh, Philly, maybe Bruins, maybe Rangers, maybe Islanders. What's he talking about?
Is he talking about the playoffs or the division win?
I think he's talking
about winning division.
No, Pittsburgh's not even going to be in the top 3 teams.
Pittsburgh stinks.
Pittsburgh might get that 4th and final spot.
Hopefully that's
that's what they're shooting for, though.
I think it's going to be either Philly or Washington, but I think Washington takes it.
Yeah, I agree with that, McLevin.
I have it finishing Washington, Boston, barely over Philly, and then Philly.
And then the Islanders. Fuck Pittsburgh. Islanders made the conference finals last year. They'll be feeling it. Shout out to PJ because if I didn't say that, he'd probably kill me.
Oh yeah.
Well, the other thing that's kind of like interesting about this whole thing here, and I feel kind of like it gets lost in the shuffle. I mean, there's all these games, a lot of games between heated kind of like rivalries and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's only 56 games. If you get off to a slow start, you're screwed. I mean, your opportunity to potentially make a comeback, make a late kind of like run here to sneak into one of these kind of like playoff spots. Good luck. That's why. Hey, we're talking about with excitement about opening night and like the first game of like the regular season here, but these are pretty big freaking games, especially when you're talking Bruins, Canadiens, Montreal. I'm sorry, Canadiens and Toronto, Rangers, Islanders. Philadelphia, and but these are all big freaking games. And there's going to be a fight in all these games.
Oh, I hope so. I hope we get the.
Oh, they score. Philadelphia takes the lead.
Oh, who scored?
Joel Farabee, my boy.
Boston University.
Yeah.
BU, my boy from BU. These Boston fans, man, if you've ever even walked just down the street in Boston, these guys like you. I've never seen a more faithful bunch than Bruins fans. Maybe a close second, Buffalo Sabres fans. When you go over there, you won't believe the crowd of jerseys you can see.
Mancuso, I think my pizza's here. Hold on.
Okay,
give me a second.
We're gonna toss them We'll toss them out here.
Getting pizza.
And let him come back.
Pizza.
Oh, yeah, it's opening night.
What a selfish prick. He just got pizza for himself.
I know. Doesn't even send any. You couldn't have DoorDashed us all pizza for.
Or just honestly, about an hour ago, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should get some freaking pizza for tonight or something like that. And I forgot about it. And this little weasel is sneaking off the show here. Not even 10 minutes in, he'll get pizza.
I know the guy's a rat. I can't.
To add to that was BU from BC. That was Kevin Hayes to Joel Farabee, the Boston connection on that goal.
Here we go. We got some. I think Dallas potentially falls out early with this COVID shit. I don't have
a ton of. It's a good point.
It is a good point. They're going to be down and out.
It's a fair point,
Herd immunity.
Jack, herd immunity approach.
Well, again, I've been speaking from experience and things like that, and I actually. Did a lot of watching of the Giants kind of like this year, the football team, and some of the things that they've gone through COVID. Your fatigue, I'm just kind of getting back to normal now. So if you got 6, 7 guys on Dallas that came down kind of with COVID, and you kind of looking at an opportunity and where, all right, you know what, they might be all right, they may be able to play here, but in terms of playing extended minutes and having your endurance to withstand the day-to-day pressure of NHL games and things like that here. Who knows? It might take them a couple of weeks here to get their strength back here, and by then you rip off 4 or 5 losses in a row. You could be behind the 8 ball right away. So that's not a bad. I'm changing. Nah, tournament already started. I was going to say I was going to work in my. What was their point total? I'm going to take a look at the Dallas Stars point total projection that we had for this year.
Yeah, I wonder what that's going to be because
I was going to say right now. So we had the Dallas Stars at 71.5 points. That's an under.
That's an under. Yeah. That's a lot of points in a 56 game season. I don't know about that.
71.5. COVID behind the 8 ball, fatigue. It's definitely an under.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm still not doubting them. They play boring hockey. They find a way to win games. I'm still not doubting the Dallas Stars, and I'm not sweeping on them.
Jack is refusing.
They can still come on. But still, 71.5. That's a lot of points.
That is an absolute.
They can make the playoffs at 62, be 10 points, under what they were projected to kind of get, and still kind of going to go on the run and go from there.
We have an official statement from COVID to the Dallas Stars, though, from the rest of the
Some campers, lunch has been canceled today due to lack of hustle. Deal with it.
Got to deal with it in this day and age, This is the COVID age. Everybody's going to get it. We got to bust out the heavyweight Ben Stiller clip because why not? But yeah, man, it's something they're going to have to deal with. It's got to be next man up all year long for a lot of teams. I know teams are already, my buddy who scouts for the Bruins told me that they have been keeping Rask and Halak separate, meetings over Zoom. Teams are going to not want to mix their goalies, right? Because if one gets COVID and then all of you have to go down, like you got to be really careful this season, man. We're going to see how it plays out. The NBA, NFL have had their struggles. It was always going to be a tough time getting, the teams together. There was always going to be positive tests, but it hasn't been that bad. A lot worse across the other leagues, and we'll see what happens here. But I mean, you couldn't do a whole. They were never going to ask the player. I saw people today saying, "Oh, why isn't it in a bubble?" They were never going to ask the players to do a bubble anymore. The last bubble sucked for those guys. It sounded like it was going to be Disneyland every day, and it was like just kind of like guys getting drunk doing push-up contests. There wasn't a whole ton of fun activities like they thought there would be. So they were never going to ask them to do that again. This is the best it gets. The vaccine's right around the corner. Everybody relax. Let's enjoy some hockey. Like that's how I feel about it.
That's right.
Let me just go ahead and ask a dumb question here, because I see, obviously you have your rosters, you have your taxi squads, and I kind of see people kind of getting sent down to like the AHL and things like that. Is there an AHL season?
Yes. 28 teams are doing a tournament, correct? A couple teams aren't, right? Isn't it a tournament?
3 teams aren't. No, it's just you play like a lot less games. But they
are playing games.
3 teams opted out. So three rosters like merged like with like different teams. So
gotcha.
I was telling this to Jack the other day, like 3 teams that opted out, like their players like merged onto like other teams.
Oh, so they're this kind of like free agent blitz. You sign guys.
Not really, like
kind of like a loan thing or whatever, right?
It would be like if Providence like opted out and all their players like shifted to like Hershey. Like that's what I mean. Like,
what were the 3 teams that opted out? Were they affiliated with like a specific NHL team? Like I can't see like Providence or Hartford.
Every team's got at least one. They have one team in the AHL. So if they opted out, then their players have to play.
For some reason, I thought wasn't like Hershey split between like the Penguins and Washington or something like that. Or am I getting that confused? Actually, it's Scranton Wilkes-Barre that was Pittsburgh, and Hershey is Washington or Philadelphia?
Hershey's Washington.
Hershey's Washington.
So the Milwaukee Admirals, they opted out their match.
He says Admirals.
Oh my god! Every time, every fucking time.
Why do you say stuff like a dummy?
Because I'm an asshole.
Admirals. And this guy I said Jaguars once, and he's like, it's Jaguars. Like he got like so offended. And then he says Admirals.
Every time.
I don't know. It just stuck in my head for some reason.
Okay, you dickhead. Next.
All right, so the Admirals, they are in Nashville.
Nashville, okay.
And so Nashville and Carolina's farm systems are both going to be played with the Chicago Wolves.
And Tampa and Florida are sharing Syracuse.
Yep, and then one more. It's Vancouver and St. Louis's teams are both in Utica.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's just more of like a combining of teams. Isn't that unfair though? Like, isn't it just going to be the best guys from each team? Like, aren't those 3 like blended teams probably going to do very well? Like, shouldn't they?
In theory.
In theory, you'd think so. McLovin, where'd you get the pizza from?
Grande Pizzeria.
Grande Pizzeria in Walpole, Massachusetts. Home of the Dog Rock. The only thing that's in Walpole is a rock that's painted like a dog, and Chris Wagner's from there. That's the only 2 things. In jail. And apparently in jail.
Oh, yeah, in the Walpole prison.
Yeah, you can't forget about the prison.
No.
Cedar Junction.
No, exactly. So that's all you guys are known for there. Boys, we're like a couple minutes away from puck drop here. Montreal, Toronto, we're a minute and about 10 seconds away from puck drop from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. It was nice of our leaders here who are just getting hammered right now with all the other COVID stuff to actually allow them to play games. Look at Kyle Boustakis. I had this guy on our podcast, babe. I asked him if he was related to Carey Fraser. Never has a hair out of place on his fucking head. I think he got offended. It was last trade deadline, but I was like, buddy, what are you using your hair? Like, it doesn't move. Like, I've never seen anything like it. That guy's got some fucking silly hair on him. I love it. He's like the ultimate suit guy working for Sportsnet right now. Love it. Love to see it.
So apparently the Bruins have the 4th best odds to win the Stanley Cup this year. I don't see it. I don't
either. But here we go. We got Zach Goshen.
He's the kid that Brad Marchand had beef with during the 2011 Stanley Cup run, isn't it?
Who's that?
The guy that you were just saying never has a hair out of place, wasn't he?
Oh, Kyle
interviewing?
Bustakis? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I think Marchand got a little smart with him or whatever. Because, I mean, he couldn't be more of like a blue checkmark hockey reporter if he tried.
Marchand hated him.
Bruins fans are in the house. It's time to trade Rask. Get some draft picks. Bruins fans, they always want to trade Rask. Yeah, listen, they got to either get a contract extension sorted out like ASAP, or you got to think about moving them. You can't they let Torrey Krug walk for free. If Krejci and Rask walk for free, Don Sweeney's the stupidest moron GM that ever walked the face of the earth.
He already is.
And he should be shot. Like you can't do that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he should be lined up with paintball guns, and all the kids of Boston should just unload at his nuts if he lets them walk for free. Absolute would be terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Krejci's gonna walk for free.
I don't care about that, but you can't let them both walk for free.
I think Rask ends up re-signing in Boston.
So do I. I think he ends up staying too. That's what I think happens.
And I think we'll be screaming next offseason that Krejci walked for free. So just book that.
Yeah, book it. We'll still be like,
Jack, write the blog now and we'll save it till next year.
What's up?
I called it. I swear to God, I called it.
The best is when you post it to the website, it would say like 1 year ago.
Oh, God.
New thing.
Krejci to Buffalo.
I could see Krejci in Buffalo. Honestly, I've said that forever. Like, I could actually see him doing there.
He'll probably just
We
go
need to the fire. That's hilarious.
I think Krejci's going out to LA.
No, they have such center depth in their youth team. I couldn't see that. Maybe Detroit. Detroit's another team I could see. Steve Yzerman, bringing him in. Shout out to what are you looking for, babe? Oh, I think it's in the car because this wasn't in my coat pockets or my pocket. Hold on, let me check my pocket. Hold on, boys. No, I don't see it there. I don't see it in my
coat. It's nice for
Mancuso
to wear his old-fashioned rug shirt today.
You like it? My 1980s flower shirt?
You first wore that on an episode of The Seltzer King, and I immediately messaged you, what the fuck are you wearing?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I wasn't the only person. I looked at the comments like, what is this guy wearing?
Yeah, everyone have not. You know what's funny? I have it in blue and white as well. Blue with the white on it. It's fantastic. But shout out to Dylan Larkin today, named the captain of the Detroit Red Wings. I got his rookie card here. I'm a big Dylan Larkin guy, so I'm pumped for today. Pumped for Dylan Larkin.
Captain Day. Mark Stone in Vegas.
What do you think about those guys? We had a 42.5.
Who do you have?
For 42.5 over under on Detroit.
For points?
Under,
but I think you'll. You know what? I'm saying over, not by much. I'm thinking 43, 44 points, over by by a hair. But I think at the end of it, people will be like, okay, Steve Yzerman's getting this team set up.
Yeah, they're not going to make any huge noise, but I think they'll get over. Not by a lot, but
yeah, exactly. Ew, like the CGI girl singing the anthem like she's not in the arena, but like they got her CGI'd on the TV. Dude, that freaks me out. I feel like we live in like a weird place when I see CGI people on the screen. I don't like it. Watched too many sci-fi movies growing up, I think. I'm like, this is fucking weird, man. I don't like that.
Wait, is she CGI'd?
Oh yeah, she was 100% CGI'd. On my screen, she was. It was like her popped right out. It was like it wasn't natural. I can pick up on that. That CGI.
CGI, yeah.
She's probably in the building just somewhere, but then they just have a camera on her and then just put it on the screen kind of thing. Like it just was standing out too much. I got the blue light glasses on, right? Because I'm always working on my computer, whether it be my actual job or this Tarps Off stuff or doing school. So maybe it looks a little funny to me because I got these on, but to me it looks CGI.
You want to know what looks funny to me? How old Joe Thornton looks.
Dude, Joe Thornton looks like Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner's dad.
Yeah.
Like he might as well be their dad.
Let's see.
Do I even have
There we go. Hockey. Give me all the hockey. I love it. I'm excited. Still 3-2 in that Flyers game or what?
End of the second period, yeah.
Wow, what time did that game start? That's only at the end of the second. Didn't that game? I thought the game started 5 o'clock.
5:30, I think.
5:30, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plus all the pregame stuff, so probably close to
All
like
right.
5:40.
No?
Good one.
Poor Jack. Always getting ripped on.
Always getting the lice comments. Not even just ripped on. Ripped on would be fine. Like, what is up with this lice thing?
Greek Rockets are. Oh, sorry, babe.
That's right. Wayne Simmons is on Toronto this year.
Yeah, it's crazy to see. I know. There's
How
a
old
couple
is
guys,
that
Zach Bogosian, and
He's
Wayne
definitely
Train.
dropping the gloves here. You got to make that might be bumped up to my first pick now.
The Wayne train? Who's
Yeah,
going to drop the gloves with the Wayne train, though?
He's definitely going to fight somebody.
he
Fucking
should.
like Josh Anderson, like someone stupid.
Wow, the Leaf season's underway, and I see Joe Thornton wearing 97 on the wing with Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. 2020, everyone thought 2020 was weird. This is weird.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make a lick of sense, bro. I can't even handle it. It's actually insane to see Joe Thornton out there on the Leafs, to be honest.
While we're here, why don't we give our predictions for all 4 remaining games? Because screw the Philly game. Still 4 games left tonight.
I got Toronto in this one. Who else do we got?
Tampa, Chicago.
I'll take Tampa.
Tampa. Edmonton, Vancouver.
Edmonton.
I'm taking Edmonton tonight, but I think Vancouver could finish higher.
Hold on a second here. If we're going to do this, I mean, obviously, is anybody taking Chicago in this group here?
No.
No.
All right, so I'll take Chicago, but I want 1.5 goals. Does that change anything?
Ooh.
Not for me.
No.
No, it doesn't change anything either, actually.
I mean, that's definitely kind of like a shame. Now, I don't think people realize how big that Taves kind of like illness or injury kind of counts here.
They have
I
no
was doing
goals.
some
What's
research
that
on that
illness?
game for.
What does it mean, illness?
It's undisclosed illness or something like that is why he's kind of like out here. Or I mean, he's out. I'm not exactly sure why he's kind of like out. So when you want to call it an injury or undisclosed illness, he might have COVID. I'm not sure what it is, but they're not disclosing what
It's
he actually
more
has.
serious than COVID.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
if it was
yeah.
COVID, they would just say he got COVID, like, because who cares? Like, I mean, you can get it, right? Like,
But I think he's kind of like had it for a while. I mean,
I hope he's all right, man. I mean, Jonathan Taves, 3-time Stanley Cup
But
champion.
if you take a look at it, I mean, he won close to 45% of their faceoffs last year. So you kind of like take that guy out here. They completely gutted a strip kind of like down the middle here. So
Yeah,
going up against a team like Tampa Bay here, you might actually have to give me like 2.5, 3 goals for me to kind of change that pick. The heck with the 1.
yeah, I wouldn't
has to
change
be 1.5.
that at 1.5.
Especially with the way that those guys
that doesn't
play
bother me.
regular season kind of like a hockey game.
Yeah,
They got the ability to not only shoot the puck but score and score at will.
yeah.
It's going to be a disaster for Chicago tonight, in my opinion.
They
I
have no
think so, too.
goaltending. They have no goaltending.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
Their number 1 is Malcolm Subban.
Yeah, it looks like
my
Crawford retired just at the right time, right?
He
Oh,
signed in
yeah.
New Jersey, though, so they're
Yeah,
screwed.
before that, he signed in Jersey and then just left, too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they're in trouble, too.
Is Subban their number 1, though? I thought they were going with that other kid. Like,
Does
is
it matter? Does it matter, Jack?
No, we actually we talked about this last time we were on air. It doesn't
Yes,
matter.
we understand they're going to get pummeled.
That's
Even without Kucherov, Tampa is going to run all over them. Makes no difference.
Joe Thornton wearing the number 97. That's strange.
It's strange seeing him in a jersey not San Jose.
Mancuso, what do you have for time in your game?
16:40, 15, 39, 38. What do you got? How far back?
What the hell?
I'm like in 2018.
What are you at? I'm at 1635.
Jeez.
What are you at?
1635.
Oh, so I'm ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm in
you're in
like
Canada.
PUBG time.
No, but I'm streaming on fucking like our Chromecast. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but a
usually
Canadian
fine.
broadcast in Canada, like we're in
Oh,
America.
yeah.
This is not going to work.
Oh, beautiful! Finally, you know what? I deserve to be ahead.
He
For
does. After all the
I'm
times we were ahead of
literally
him
on
for Canada.
PUBG time. I'm like a minute behind you.
Where are you watching this?
I'm streaming it.
Oh, I'm
It's
watching
on,
the
it's on,
center.
it's on the Statement Games channel. Actually, just had to do some. optimization behind the scenes on the YouTube account. But everything seems to be going and firing and pretty good now.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
But
looking
just
at
put
the
a little
chat.
description of the
huge
game
save
and
at
things
some
like
point.
that. We'll see what happens.
did
Yeah,
see
I
that.
don't like from this thing that like I wish that it would like redirect you to like the YouTube studio first. But I guess once it's going, you can go in there and kind of switch it up.
Yeah, once it's going, I say it. I try and like jump in there, or I just don't know how to actually do it because it's almost like you have to start the video first before you can start editing this stuff. Like we can't set up like the description and
No,
all
you
of the
gotta do it
stuff.
after it's
And
started.
yeah,
It's
so
brutal.
I was like, you know what, we're gonna be on here for like a little bit here. Let me just see if I can kind of like do it. But I don't know. Looks like
like
we're
we're
doing
going
all
now.
right. We've had 76 views, kind of like so far.
Oh, good. Really?
76 views.
That's surprising.
From a YouTube perspective, it looks like there's a handful of people that are watching live right now.
Beauty.
Cool.
What's up? What's up to the
We gotta
YouTube?
get some comments, maybe.
Oh yeah. Well, we've had 1,000 people in this stream already here, boys.
Yeah,
36,
before.
36
go.
there.
I'm not sure if it makes like a
36%.
difference or anything like that here, but I clicked that button that says to enable the live kind of chat and things like that here. I'm not sure. I thought you had the ability to do that anyway.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
Not only can people chat, they can chat live, which I have no idea what that actually means and how that affects kind of anything. But
It comes through to my end usually. Like I got all the chats here. If they're appropriate, I'll put them on the stream.
yeah, I see them pop when you pop them up on the screen as well.
Here we go. We got Bugsy here now. Look at this.
We got 5 people. Whoa.
I can put 10 in here, boys. Like, keep it going. I don't care what's going on. We got a watch party here. We got the Leafs. We got Montreal. We got Bugsy's mullet with his horse sign in the background and USA flag. Better. Bugsy's 2-minute drill comes every single. Well, how many days a week are you doing that, Bugsy? Talk about the 2-minute drill. I don't even fucking
Shit. I don't know. I think anywhere from 4 to 6 is going to be my goal. Pretty much just like when I can record it is going to be the biggest thing, or just looking at if there's anything I want to play. But
That's fine. It's fine. I don't even need it. I'm just being fat.
Bugsy's 2-minute drill is a 2-minute segment where I talk about a little bit of gambling. I'm just tracking my picks of what I like, why I like it, and why I'm playing it. And then at the added bonus, I'm required by contract that Chris Mancuso wrote, read, and signed for me that I have to inhale a beer in some way, shape, or form at the end of every video. So
yes, there's a required shotgunning of a beer at the end of every video for Bugsy. So if he's doing 6 a week, I mean, the kids usually in one 4 or 5 times a week anyway. So what does it matter? Bugsy, I was expecting to see you down in Alabama with the super spreaders. I thought that was like the meeting of the super spreaders after
Well,
the
I think the shotgunning of the beers and things like that should kind of come with the condition of whether his pick is either right or wrong. You can't just give him a shot at beer, that's depending on how you're looking at it here. I mean, is that a reward or is that punishment for
Well, for Bugajski, it's a
beer?
reward. For Bugajski, it's a reward. Some people, that would be a
So
punishment.
if he gets it wrong, he's got to drink orange juice or something like that.
Yeah, you got to shotgun like a
fruit
kid
juice
Fanta
or something,
Something that makes you feel like shit.
There's got to be consequences for incorrect picks.
Shotgun a 4 Loco for incorrect.
Or local shotgun. That's a way to make you sick.
I think we got to make drink like prune juice or something,
Yeah. We'll find some way, Bugsy. Especially if that record, you got to keep track of that record too, McLovin and Bugsy.
That's what I'm doing on the Tarps Off Bets page. I posted all 5 of the plays, and then tomorrow morning I'll probably just keep a running tally. But yeah, I'll have McLovin add my record.
Yeah. Every episode he needs his updated record, so that way.
And you're doing this every single day?
4 to 6 times a week.
4 to 6 times a week, depending on when he gets around to firing a beer into him, which is 4 to 6 times a week.
What can we do to incentivize you to kind of log into Statement Games, take a look at the games, and make one prop pick and incorporate that into your show? And I don't know if let's say if you kind of go over 55% with your prop picks over the course of a period of time, and we'll agree upon it. I'll come to the table with something special, prize, reward, So
I'm intrigued. I'm definitely
Let's do it.
intrigued. We can work
and if you're
You
wrong,
have
let's
to
just
do
say
it
you're gonna
now.
have to
You're
own
on
me.
the
So
spot.
let's just kind of be careful what you wish for over here.
Yeah, because
It's pretty
you might be like doing a beer bong full of vodka or something.
Yeah.
See what happens.
This means
We'll
I'm gonna
set
have
the
a hell of a
terms.
Monday.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
set the
set the terms
terms.
and
You
conditions
know,
here for sure,
we'll
boys.
pick a team, but we'll make it fair. It's got to be over 50%, right? I just kind of
Yeah.
figure in my own world that I'm trying to give myself a little bit of an advantage because I think prop picks are easier, but 50, 50, 50.
There's like 50,
59% you're a loser, 50% is a tie, 51% you're in the red here.
Yep, that's it. That's what I think too.
Sounds
I
good
think
to
that's
me.
fair. I think that's a fair thing. So yeah, each day we'll go on. We'll give you the list of the statement games, and then just pick them. Because like,
We just need one pick. So if you want to kind of like run with a basketball game, you run with a basketball game. If you want to run with but I guess the thing is you can't pick anything traditional. So no, this team's going to win with the spread. No over under kind of like picks from a point total perspective. I want to know. All right, this guy's going to have over X rebounds, points. This line's going to have over under 1.5 points.
Okay.
That type of stuff here.
Okay, I think that's fair. I think
I
that's
like
very
it.
fair. We'll definitely set that up, and then like I know if Bogaiski goes over 50% too, like Marc is generous with the prizes too. Like I've seen guys get jerseys. I've seen like crazy shit go on.
All right. Well, now I'm excited for this. Damn.
I know. I just got incentivized.
So you have your thing over there, and you just carve out like a little bit of a bonus for
Mother.
what happened.
What happened?
Pittsburgh scored, so there goes my under. I'm 0-1.
All right. Truck went up the statement games. No.
Hey, you said no.
I know. Well, if it's in my favor, we won it. I can go back.
Yeah, you can go back on it if it's good for us, but
But we'll do it. Maybe
Austin Matthews had 35 on 5 goals last year. Like that's super impressive.
That's nuts.
You see,
That's
Noel
impressive.
Sorry had what was it, 18 or something like that?
Crazy, man.
Noel Gretzky.
Bogaiski, yeah. Noel Achari had more like even strength goals than like McDavid, McKinnon, everybody, bro. Noel Achari, Noel the goal.
Legendary.
How weird is it watching Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner kill penalties?
Oh, come on.
Like that's a penalty kill tandem.
It's different.
That is certainly different.
Hey,
Jeff,
what do you say? So in the Montreal-Toronto game, I got Montreal's money line. If Montreal wins, I'll rip a shotgun at the end of the game.
if what?
If Montreal wins, I win the bet. Selly shotgun at the end of the game.
Absolutely.
Has to happen.
See, I have Montreal winning the Canadian division, but I have them losing this game.
I also have them winning the Canadian division.
Wow.
Too much hype for me. I got Toronto in that division still.
So do I.
Yeah, too much hype. I'll go with the most overhyped.
I kind of like Vancouver. I think that's kind of like a good.
I like Vancouver too. Everybody's like thinks that they're not going to be good because they lost Markstrom. It's like Thatcher Demko's pretty good. I think Holtby can find his way back even to a little bit better than last year with him being their second guy. That's not a bad thing either. This is a young team that can score. Quinn Hughes, Elias Pettersson, Brock Besser, the shotgun Jake Vertan, and they got a lot of good guys. Speaking of shotgunning, he loves shotgunning, be a shotgun Jake.
I like kind of like Vancouver until I'm proven otherwise here. I just can't really throw my 100% full support behind Edmonton.
It's tough to trust them. I have trust issues with them.
Yeah, let's just say I got some trust issues with Edmonton. Leafs of the Leafs. Canadians are definitely not going to improve here. Canadian division. That's a tough, interesting division. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch in the upcoming weeks and months.
Oh, absolutely! It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane to see what just
Calgary. What about them? I got a little trust issues with Calgary as well. I'd like to see.
Yeah, man. Like you thought it was going to be so good there in Calgary, and then it's just like it hasn't come to fruition the way that they've wanted it to and have expected it to. Like I don't know, but the real loser of the offseason was Edmonton coming back with Mike Smith and Koskinen in net. That's the real big L of the offseason.
And let's not kind of like look past kind of like Winnipeg here. I was actually reading something. Can you believe Paul Maurice has been at Winnipeg for 8 years already?
Man,
Didn't he seem like he just got there like a couple of years ago?
Yeah, man, because he spent all that time.
Years.
Two stints in Carolina, 2 stints with the Leafs. Oh, Riley just almost put it to Tavares to an open net.
Damn it, that would have put me on the board.
Yeah, exactly, man. That was a close one.
Good to know you guys are, again, 20 to 30 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, always.
Jack is
Bugsy,
actually
I'm
really behind today. too.
Right with you today.
Yeah, Jack's in the past. I'm in the future somehow, which is never happens. I don't know what lottery and hell I won, but you know what? I've been behind in every football game. I've had just moments blown for me for like the past month and a half, so this feels good. As soon as the team scores, I'm fucking yelling it out because you guys are the worst during football. Not you, Mark. I'll feel bad for you, but these guys worse during football.
What are you talking about?
McLovin doesn't say it like Jack Bell, but McLovin's face says it. Like when something happens, McLovin will go like, he gets like deer in the headlights, like trying not to say anything. He's like, oh,
You're terrible at that.
the one time he was like, oh my God. He's like, this blog is hard to edit. I was like, McLovin, I know something happened.
That's the best. I try to change to something. I'm like, oh my God. Did you see that tweet online? Like,
Did you see that tweet online? I'm like, okay, so there's a goal coming. Every friggin' time.
it's either that or I stay completely silent. And you're like, all right, he's too silent.
Yeah, I'll even say that. McLovin won't say anything. I'll be like, okay, so we're waiting for something to happen. So it's nice. I like being the head. This is great. This is the way it should be. The way God intended.
McLovin, is my 5 bold predictions blog posted?
No.
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 Why not? I
Question
got
2.
some gold in there.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Bugsy, good start so far for the boys that you put up too for internship. I like those guys. I actually like both of them. I talked to them today. Both good kids.
Good shit.
Just like you, I like you. Like I could tell you guys are from like the same group. You're all frat guys. I like it. I like them. They love sports too. Like you can tell those guys love sports.
Yep.
Bugsy, I'm not gonna post it for one specific reason. Where the fuck is the photo?
Is it not on there?
Bro, I legit
Put a
told
photo.
them the story of how for like a month you couldn't upload a clear photo because you just didn't click on the picture, and they were laughing so hard. I told those 2 guys, like, so don't be bugs. I even shared my screen. I walked them through everything. Like it was a real professional session here. Like now that I got paperwork and professors could be on my ass, I tried to conduct myself properly there. But,
You got to cover your tracks now.
yeah, no, exactly. And then I'm like wondering like if their professor's going to go on there, and there's like a blog that's like Miley Cyrus decorates her house with dildos. Like that's a story. Are these guys going to be okay? But you know what? It's no holds barred. It's culture. It's sports. It's everything else. I saw Gonzo is about to release his first blog tomorrow for us. He's great. He was with the Dean Blundell show in Canada for a while. He still blogs actually over there, which is funny. He's like here and there, which I'm cool with. I don't know how they feel. But whatever, it's cool. So I'm looking forward to that too. Just trying to give some like alternative kind of spin to our website, right? And then I have a couple other cool things coming for the spring too that I'll tell you guys about. I think we'll probably have a meeting like next week, just touch base, and we'll talk about that though, because there's like a cool other thing coming to the website. Like that isn't sports content. Like it's different.
Ooh.
Nice. How many writers are part of the team now?
How many guys do we got? There's us.
7 or 8.
Yeah,
Eight.
there's like 7 or 8 guys. Like
8 if we don't include you.
Yeah, 8 if we don't include me, which I try not to blog. I'm not a good writer. Like it's terrible. I have Toronto. He's my personal. Just like Jack, he's got to take our reds and make them greens for that SEO. But
The best is
That's right.
yeah,
The word person
you
will
might-
take the reds and make them green.
that's
You might
it.
not-
Every time I read it happens, I'm not red.
you
I
might
get
not be the greatest. You might not be the greatest writer, but goddamn, you make some amazing headlines.
That's the
Well,
word. I think it's
my titles are second. My titles are second to none though. Like these guys are always like, can you put like a title on it? Like I can throw like I can get it a good sports title. I can throw it like a TMZ clickbait title out there. I can do all that stuff. But yeah, as far as like actually writing goes, that's not my forte at all.
Jack,
Bugsy, what are we eating?
There's a couple of guys that have part of it. They just don't understand the golden rule. Nothing gets published until I see two green, kind of like dots.
How do you get your friggin'? My thing is the focus keywords. We can never get that green. I can never get my
the
SEO.
transition words kill me. That
I don't know anything
whoever
about
kind
that.
of came up with those transition words here, that guy should go straight to hell.
I know.
I don't know what the hell he's done.
It's like such a Google's like search engine optimization is such like it's so in depth and crazy. Like there's so much that can like make it like your site and not like your site, and if you don't have someone that has a half decent idea of what's going on, Google is never going to help you. Like between this site and the last site, we've probably done like 150,000 page views since August, and that's all organic except for like 1,000. Like it's honestly that much.
We just got to get you to keep cranking out content and stop getting kicked off social media platforms, and you should be all right.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't believe that today.
You got to tell the story on that.
Yeah, so I got
that can't be good for SEO in the business here, right?
I'm like,
causing trouble with the Paul brothers, getting kicked off of platforms, having the Twitter police come.
Yeah, I got deplatformed. I felt like Trump for like a couple hours, and it was funny because it was like all I said was there was that story that I didn't write. It was from TSN, and it was like about Evander Kane being broke, and he had wanted to box Jake or Logan Paul. Like I'll smack them. So I had tagged both of them and said, "Throw him a bone, boys." That's what I got suspended for. And then when I appealed it, like it was supposed to be 12 hours, but as soon as they read it, they took it off. Like as soon as they got it.
What was the reason for them reaching out?
They said it was a mistake with the algorithm. Was the answer I got? It had nothing.
I don't buy that bullshit for a second.
It wasn't targeted because all I've been telling people is like, all I do is say like, careful how much censorship you guys wish on anybody, right? Like it's fucked up to me that like. Scores! Nick Suzuki in the back of the net, 1-0 Montreal Canadiens.
So, am I in front of you then?
So that was the Montreal celebration. I thought that was from the Philly game. How are you?
Yeah, I saw that right when you said it.
What?
Oh, shit, and it's a power play goal as well.
Let's go Suzuki.
Damn it. There goes my perfect 10. I said Montreal would
I know.
Now, Marc, are you a big hockey card guy?
My perfect sheet is gone in the first 13 minutes of this game.
Marc, you said you were at the hockey card thing. Are you a big hockey card guy yourself?
I mean, I used to be, but those kind of events here, they're great for introducing the StatementGames product and the brand. So what we did at the show, I literally just bought boxes of Upper Deck 2019, 2020 kind of cards, and I put them on my table, and I would give them out for people who came by the booth and signed up for a StatementGames account. So it was my own version of clickbait, so to speak. Here, just put out cards. What was great is that we would have signs. Pick up a free deck of pack of cards when you sign up for an account. So all the little kids would want the cards here, right? And I wouldn't give it to them because they're too young to really sign up for an account, things like that. So their dads would have to sign up. So the little kids they really help me out here, and I met a lot of great people up in Toronto.
Sign up for that account, give me hockey cards, you bastard.
When that comes back here, I'm gonna have to come back out. You have to come with me next time or something like that.
110%.
I mean, this thing went for 3 or 4 days. I think 3.5 days, if you want to call it. I mean, they were just cranking up
I can't wait till we can get back
after another.
Yeah, I can't wait till we can get back.
Gillies, Mike Bossy, Sundin.
That's awesome.
Dominic Hasek. I mean, there was so many freaking guys that came up there, and they were probably they all took their turns here. 3 or 4 guys at a clip that all signed autographs for. Hour and a half, 2 hours, and things like that, and then they bring up the next group over here.
Yeah, well, I'm in Niagara Falls, right? So we have a Comic-Con every year, and they get some good hockey guys here. I think last year's one they had Don Cherry and fucking bunch of players. It was awesome. It was really cool. But Nick Suzuki gets the Montreal Canadiens up 1-0, out shooting Toronto 10-4. I have his. Well, the reason I was bringing up cards is I actually pulled Nick Suzuki's like rookie card, like the canvas one. So I was like, oh, sweet. So I went on eBay, and people are buying that for like $400 or $500 right now in Montreal.
He's a stud.
Wow.
Because the canvas cards are worth more than the regular Young Guns, right?
Was he part of the Patch Already trade?
Suzuki, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was part of the Patch Ready trade, if I'm not mistaken, from Vegas, right?
I think both teams came out good with that one.
Yeah, I think
Montreal
hard too. Montreal, I think Montreal maybe came out a little bit better, but we'll see.
In the long haul, yeah.
Yeah, in the long run, but if Pacioretty helps them win a Stanley Cup, we'll see. Here we go. Here comes Austin Matthews with it now.
All right, McMuffin, I got some featured image in.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Is it clear?
Yes. 1200 by 800.
You can tell if it's clear because sometimes it tells you this is not clear.
Yeah, the SEO. Yeah, it'll tell you. It'll be like, bro, put something with proper.
All right, he does. Sorry, he does.
Okay, it's good to go.
I gotta read it over first. I just didn't bother reading. I was like, you put in a freaking image, you idiot.
Okay.
Who is I've been getting phone calls on the landline for like 2 weeks now, for like every 5 minutes.
For
What
what?
do you want from me? Nobody calls the landline. Who even has a landline anymore?
People trying to get you to clean your ducks.
Trying to help with my credit card debt.
Yeah.
Or
I'm happy for all those jerseys you order.
yeah, last night I just won a free cruise.
No.
You want a free cruise?
Yeah, according to the guy in the landline.
I don't know, man.
Did it
I'm not sure if you can actually pay me to get on a cruise here. That's Corona heaven right there, you know?
I wouldn't be on a cruise to save my life.
Yeah.
Let's just get Corona right in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
Or I'm either going to get COVID and die, or I'm going to get eaten by sharks. No thanks.
Oh, Bugsy.
What? What part did you get to? The part I'm thinking about or the other part I'm thinking about?
I got to the third point, and I was like, ooh. And then I read the fourth point, and I was like,
Uh-huh. But did you read the whole thing?
I'm getting there.
Well, now you got to give us some hints on what the heck is going on here. What did
I'll just read you. I'll read you.
Have to read the blog once it's posted.
I'll read you the title. That way you can look forward to it. Bullet point number 4 of his 5 hot takes in the year. Only one of Boston, Pittsburgh, and Washington will make the playoffs.
Boston, we're talking hockey, right?
Get out of town, Bugsy.
Boston,
That's exactly what I said.
Washington, and Pittsburgh. Only one will make the playoffs?
Yep.
Boston, Washington.
I think Jersey's going to surprise some people.
You have Buffalo squeaking in.
Well, I mean, if we're not big on
They said
Pittsburgh,
they could.
But they're not going to.
Jersey
They
sucks.
said they could.
New Jersey sucks, too. I'm not even shocked by Buffalo. I'm shocked by that Jersey statement. Where does that come from?
Just wait.
What, we got 14
I'm
teams
still waiting
making
for
the
your
playoffs?
Bears pick.
How is this working here?
Are you waiting for an explanation on that one?
No, Bugsy saved himself at the end of the point. And I know he put it in there for the sake of me not posting it.
No, well,
For the sake of my colleagues, let's hope it's the Bruins.
TK, baby, let's go.
All right. Well, is this thing published here? You're gonna have to drop this link in the comments section or something like that.
Yeah, we gotta see. We gotta see what the 5 bold predictions are.
Yeah, we gotta see. I gotta pull this up here.
Wait, big seed by Carey Price on Joe Thornton.
Bugsy,
Oh,
you
I
picked
thought
the Bears, and what else is your dumb NFL pick?
Oh, the football team.
Let's put it this
The
way. I
football
went
team.
1 in 5. I went 1 in 5, Jack, if that says anything.
If you had gone the opposite, you would have
Jack
tied.
did pick up bring up dumb NFL picks.
Oh,
The
shit.
same Jack, this fucking guy who picked the Jets as his mortal lock.
You have it.
Yeah.
Inclusive.
Drops back. Derek Carr scrambles forward, throws it. It's to the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
No way!
Damn it.
No way!
Let's go, baby. J-E-T-S.
Suck. Even on the hockey stream, it's in there. And 1-1. Toronto scores.
And it's 6-3 now. Philly's up.
What?
You know what? I get distracted for 2 seconds here. You get all this action just took place here.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
know.
refresh my browser.
Power play goal for Toronto. At least I'm on the board with that one, I think. Wait, that's not a power play goal, is it? No, it's not.
Billy Nylander with the goal?
I have no idea. I was just so pumped up at the Jack clip because we managed to squeak it in there even on a hockey stream.
You missed one.
1-1,
That's a
man.
great clip. That's good job by you guys.
Oh, yeah.
They
That's a-
played it on every stream except one. They did miss one, finally.
Okay, but Jack, Jack, I want to make sure I got the terminology right. You said mortal lock.
Yes, mortal lock. So, like, he was eliminated from picking a mortal lock for the rest of the season because he took the Jets at the time who had 0 wins. And he just kept saying it was their day. It's their day.
No,
Yeah, but I mean, you were getting points. I mean, you won the bet. You may have lost the war, but
It wasn't
you won the
Nylander,
battle.
by the way.
It's
No,
not like you were,
I had
getting
them
points for
to win outright.
It's
Oh, you
the
had
best
him
part.
outright in our mortal lock. It's
No,
not,
the best part about it was because
You took it as a moral
before-
lock.
right before it, I was like, Jack,
13 as a moral lock.
I was like, Jack, I think we can end the stream, right? Because there's no way the Jets are gonna lose. And then he's like, no, we gotta stay on and watch it. I want to see the faces when they win. That was all on him that we got that clip.
yeah, we were trying to leave, and he was
Yeah,
like, "You're
I
right."
wouldn't let them leave.
I want to see your faces when the Jets win the game.
All right, Chris. So we got Nylander on the board here. So we just need one more goal from him, Matthews, or Tavares.
Yeah,
And,
that's
and
it.
that picks a winner.
And that makes a winner, exactly, right off the hop, which is beauty.
Yeah.
Who shot that from the point?
It was Nylander.
Oh,
And I'm
Did
looking
Riley
at the
get a
stats.
point, though? Did Riley get a point?
that's what I'm
'Cause
at.
I have the Riley and Hole, I think, in mind, too.
Why do I feel like Riley shot that from the point?
I thought he did, but I think it was Nylander.
Let's see here.
Yeah, Justin got an assist.
Justin Hall. Wait, wasn't he one of the defensemen?
Yes, Hole is in that thing, so I
Yes!
think we got a point
Yeah!
there, because I took that
shit.
too.
That's
I
9
think I had
points.
the under on that one.
That's 9 points.
You have that as your 9-point pick?
I do.
Where do I have it?
I said
Where
they
do I
gave me
have
1 point tonight.
Where do I have
Yeah.
it? I gotta see.
It was Morgan Riley and Justin Hall over a half of a point or under a half of a point. So that's a winner. So you're Morgan Riley and Justin Hall over a half of a point combined. That's a winner. We need one more goal out of our 3 boys on Toronto, and we'll get that.
That's it.
Technically, we're still
There we
kind
go.
of like losing that. I'm looking at the stat. I don't think freaking Tavares has lost a face-off.
Hey, McLovin, I had Morgan Riley and Hole over the half a point in my number 9 as well. So big
Unreal.
You had it
big
in 9?
McLovin.
Big win.
You didn't
Had it
say
at
that
9.
you had it in your 9, you liar.
I put it in my 9.
You're changing your picks.
Take a look at my thing. Take a look. Oh, I did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
swapped,
Hold on a second
I
here.
swapped it out when
Hold
McLovin
on. Yeah,
brought it
let's,
out. When McLovin
hold
brought
on.
it up, I had missed it. I hadn't seen it, so I snuck it in. I took my number 9 out and I snuck it in before we locked. After I gave my picks, take a look. I got it in before. It was my last
He
change.
changed it to his 9.
I did before the game because McLovin. I was like, oh, half a point. One of those two guys is getting an assist.
Oh, for son of a bit, I didn't realize that the first goal by Montreal, Jeff Petrie got an assist. Well, I'm done with that one.
Oh, did you take him under?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I feel like I took something with Petrie and
You got
Chiriano.
Petrie over 25.20. If he plays, you got him playing over.
25 minutes and 39 seconds.
I got
And then
that too.
Yep.
I took him in my number 2, though. Him and Chariot over a point and a half. I took
Yeah,
that.
let's
So I got
go.
that. Here we go.
Josh Anderson, baby.
Big Dick Josh.
Big Josh.
What a shot. What a release. Yeah. He just pointed the goal like Austin Matthews, too. He did the Matthews.
He had to.
Boys, he just did the Matthews. He just stuck it to him. Josh Anderson makes it 2-1 Habs. If you don't like that, there's
Wow,
something wrong.
that's
I love him
29 seconds to go in the period, and
That's
that's brutal.
big goal. That's a big goal for the Montreal Canadiens.
Where did he point to the goal? I saw him point to his teammate.
When he was coming into the celebration, he did it at his buddy.
Dude, you gotta go fight him now, man. Someone's got to
thought he
drop
did
the
the
glove.
physical, like,
He did it. He did it. They just showed it again, McLovin. Watch the replay.
No. I thought you meant he did like the emphatic, like.
No. He just did it when they were coming in for the celly, though. Like,
yeah.
Definitely a fuck you, like 100%.
I love it.
I love every second of that. I hated when Matthews did that.
And everybody mocked him after that.
Right?
It's still going on a year and a half later.
Oh shit.
Well, that can't be good because I got Montreal forwards under 2.5 goals. One of their forwards scores one more goal here. I'm done with that pick. I could come in last place in this tournament.
Can you imagine the founder finishing in the Macy?
Oh, I'd be fucking pissed.
It's gonna be between me and you for the last place spot. I'm already down.
I got the forwards over 2.5 goals, so I need one more from Montreal. Let's go.
So I took Toronto starter over 2.5 goals to allow as well. So I'm sitting, boys. I think I got a pretty good card in place here.
I got that as my number 9 pick too. Man, you guys gotta play some fucking defense. You guys suck.
I think I have a pretty good bracket going here.
Matthews, Leafs forwards. All right, Montreal.
Oh, here we go. We got
Their
some
first goal was a power play goal, right? So I lost that one.
Brad and Paul went to high school together too.
Go, Habs, go. I love it.
So
I'm on the Habs train this year, baby.
yeah, Bugsy's big time on the Habs train.
Big time. Big time.
Bugsy, I've been collecting the new series of Upper Deck hockey cards, and like every young gun rookie card I get, it feels like is a Dallas Star.
Really? You got Ropa and Gurianov?
I don't have a Gurianov, but I have Ottinger, Delandria, Kiviranta. I got
JFK. I like that.
there's one Jason Robertson.
Ooh, nice.
I think there's even one more. Like I think there's even one more that I got. I guess it feels like it's always fucking. I feel like it's always
Dallas. Was it Thomas Harley?
How many? Oh, Thomas Harley. Yes, I have his young gun rookie card.
Apparently, he looks phenomenal in camp.
He was great for Canada in that tournament. The offense let them down against the States, but the Canada's defense was the best part of it.
When he was with Mississauga, they were all dogging on his defense. So, I mean, if his defense shaped up, then, I mean...
No, he's going to be a good dude. Thomas Harley is a good player. I knew that was the other guy.
Harley Thomas, his name was read at draft day.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'll put him down right after. We got Tampa Bay puck line -1.5. The Blackhawks are going to absolutely suck this year.
Jack slug a martini back. Yeah, Jack during the USA and Russia.
Was I wrong about anything?
No,
Kyle ate his words on the goaltending, who won it, basically everything.
I mean, I'm not saying that Dak, like, sitting in Kyle's place on get the puck out while Kyle has to do stuff looks kind of smart by me after that. Like, in the end, I think I won. It's like I had to replace Kyle with somebody because he's, the busiest guy this side of the Mississippi. And then I get Jack, and then Jack you took his ass to school during that in the end. But, like, Jack's drunken conduct at the stream was like if the bar, like the low set of the bar is here, Jack was through the floor. Like, I mean, he was just Christmas hammered. How wrong were you both in the Tampa series? Yeah, you were wrong in the Tampa series.
That's in the past.
That was a big move by Jack.
Hey, that was
last year, right, Jack? It's
that
the
was
new
actually
year.
pre-get the puck out Jack, though. Get the puck out Jack is undefeated.
Last year.
Oh yeah, PJ's in the chat, and he's a big Islander guy.
Mark, you ready for tomorrow?
Yeah,
PJ's a
Yeah,
big Islander.
I'm ready.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
it's definitely just weird. I mean, 2 games in a row, kind of like at the Garden, no fans. But that type of series here, it definitely it diminishes it like a little bit, whether it's at the Coliseum or the Garden or even Barclays Center, things like that here. Those are the atmospheres that if you have a chance to score a ticket that you want to be at. So the fact that none of those games are going to have any fans kind of like sucks. But you're going to definitely talk about a couple of guys dropping the gloves in those games. That will be some of my picks in the upcoming days with those two games.
That's right. That's right. Okay, guys, I want to let everyone know we're going to take about a minute commercial break. I'm going to check the air quality outside. There's been some rumors going on out there that it's not good. And we have curfew after 8 p.m. We're not even allowed outside.
Yeah.
We got to go outside because apparently we live in communist Canada. Tarps off, commercial break.
He can't take me. I'm a crossover and rank your ankles. I'm a highlight. Now watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me shine. Ball hard. He can't take me. I'm a crossover and rank your ankles. I'm a highlight. Now watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me shine.
Nobody came back. No one was back in time.
To get a beer.
No one was back in time but me.
I was right here.
Apparently a minute 23 is not long enough. I gotta extend it a little bit.
Oh, maybe not.
I needed like 5 more seconds. That's it.
It was just funny. I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. And all of a sudden I look back.
Oh,
Mark's looking over there. Jack's on camera. Bubsy back to the burrito in
it's
his hand.
better out of the bottle.
Oh, we're back?
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Might have to extend the the time a little bit.
I mean, what the hell can you really get done in a minute here? Yeah, you got to make it, let's, I don't know, 2?
We only have so much content to put on a commercial break.
Well, we had another video, but it.
Can you just play the Jack picking the Jets loop on like?
I wish I had the permission to put a clip in here right now. I would so do that.
Did Mancuso send you the commercial part that failed?
Which one?
You would know. If the fact that you don't know means no.
He sent me he sent me all those clips. I put them together. I added the funky hip hop music.
Oh, you need to get the clip of the one that was not approved by the two of us. It got a resounding absolutely not. Unless we become a cult, then we're using it. Then it's the main one.
Final in Philly, 6-3 Flyers. Sorry, Bugsy, for your first pick. Really blew it out of the water.
You know,
Philly, Philadelphia, right? Or you had Pittsburgh?
No, I had the under of 6, and Philly scored themselves.
Rough go.
Yeah.
McLovin, you definitely need to have this clip, though, so I'm sending it to you. Yes.
I can't wait to watch it.
It's awful.
What is it? Like, why is it so bad?
It's like worse than I'm leading on. It makes it look like we're a cult.
Did you make it, or was it just like a pre-made vid? Or am I just going to have to wait and find out?
You're just going to have to wait and find out.
I kind of want Mancuso to put it on the screen.
No, we're not trying to horrify people.
All right, let's take a look.
You need the music, Ertz.
Why isn't it Christmas music?
I wouldn't even call that Christmas music. I would call that like Charlie Manson, I'm rallying the troops to...
No, No, like it would be like a cult music if they had the chorus singing it there, but they had like a slight high piano sound in the background.
I have nightmares from it. I'll tell you that much.
Why the hell is it just a bunch of hands? And it ends with a child in the background.
It's awful.
So is there like an update, like a current standings for these statement games, or
You just gotta keep track.
So if you, I mean, between like, us or what do you mean standings?
like do I have a way to tell like if I'm winning or not?
So as of like, are you in your account right now?
Yes.
All right. So you see that tab that says My Standings?
Yeah.
So if you click on the My Standings tab and then make sure that you're in, our contest here, obviously you can actually see the people that you're playing against.
Okay.
Now, as of right now, you can see that there's no points that are assigned to like, anybody. But if you click on like that 0, you can at least start to see who the other people have picked. And as you start to if you get towards like the end of like these games here, the scores will start kind of like, updating and things like that. So it takes a little bit of while. So it's not 100% real-time live scoring as of right now, but technology company, I'm working on it,
All right. Because I was just looking at my picks the whole time because I think I went to my account and clicked.
Yeah, my account, you can get there. The My Standing stuff, you can actually see the tournament and the people that you're actually playing against, and
okay,
everyone right now has a 0 posted like to their name, but that will kind of like change and evolve as you get towards the end of the game. We'll start seeing what the and you'll start getting some notifications on what your scoring is doing, kind of like it as well.
Bugsy, you're playing a dangerous game right now.
Why?
Number 9, you have Carey Price will let in under 2.5 goals. But then at 7, you have Matthews, Tavares, and Nylander will score at least 2. Or under. Oh. Okay, so you can't let them score. If they score one more time, you're screwed. And then you're on the cusp with Carey Price. My God.
He can let us
win
one more.
Dangerous game.
Final score is going to be 4-2 Montreal anyway.
I
He likes it.
Oh, and you already got 2 points, Bugsy, because Justin Hall got an assist on that only goal.
Damn right.
Yep.
I think I have 11 points right now, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm going to check mine.
It's early. I know that I don't have any points yet.
Petrie and Chariot over. I got that too. I got Gallagher, Deneau, and Drouin under half a goal, so I don't have either of them scoring for Montreal, which is a weird one. I don't know why I did that.
I got over half a goal on that same one.
Oh, that's hilarious. I got the Montreal starter over 9.04 save percentage. I took that as a pretty big one, but that's not done yet. Morgan Riley Hall over is my 9, and I got Leafs will win by a goal and a half as my most likely. That's not looking good.
Ew.
Boys, let me tell you about my new favorite beer.
Tell me about it.
Red Stripe.
Red Stripe.
God, what all the Jamaicans drink up here,
Bro, it's
I
so
love Red Stripe. Red Stripe is great, yeah.
It's so good. The one day I just saw it in the thing at the bar and I was like, give me one of those. I had it and I was like, damn, this is really good. And then the next week we went and I just kept buying them and buying them. And one day the bartender comes to me and he goes, you're really hooked on those things. I'm like, damn right I am. He's like, thanks to you, I have to order more because I haven't had to order them in 6 months.
So you were just drinking the old like the old plastic Red Stripes.
They come in that little short bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to drinking them out of.
They're just that much more cool.
Great beer.
Yes, Paul, great beer.
Best for Stone Cold Boston.
Whoa.
You
Is
know,
that what I gotta do? Is that what I gotta do? Just bring out like
two of them and just crash it. Yeah, that was the best.
I think if I ever have a clean sweep, I'm gonna have to do that.
100%.
Here's what I was also thinking: if I have like a day where like I go like 0-3, 0-4, if I go 0 on like a big day, I dropped RC Cola. That shit is disgusting. But if I have a day where like, I have a pretty big card and I go 0 I'm gonna shotgun a tall boy, like a full 24, 25 ounce.
Nice.
So there's a little bit of a
I was kind of hoping you would shotgun a tall can now.
I gotta win a bet first.
Okay, once you win a bet, though, like hopefully we see a tall
Okay,
kick.
that's the thing. If I win a bet while I'm on stream, I'll rip a celebratory shotgun.
Yeah,
Right.
50-cent pop. Oh yeah, RC Cola. Oh god. I remember I used to drink that out of like this can by my grade school. It was like a quarter for a can of pop, and I'm pretty sure like when I die one day, that's probably gonna have part of the reason why. It was RC Cola. That stuff's poison.
It's so bad.
Oh, look at Kyle O'Hell from the Tampa Bay Lightning fan base.
Hey, Bugsy, you tuning to the batteries? No, well, I'm watching whatever NBC's got me watching. Fuck you, Kyle. I picked you guys to win tonight. I literally said in the 2-minute drill, you guys should win by at least 2, 3, maybe even 4 goals. I believe those were my exact words.
You guys like this thing?
What is that?
It's a Christmas ornament. Jill got it for me, and it sings the hockey song. Except for I didn't put it on the tree. I just keep it by me at all times. For fun, I just got to remember that there's 116 straight days. 116 straight days of hockey now.
Oh yeah.
Unless COVID rears its ugly head, which it probably will. But like for right now, 116 straight days.
I gotta wait till Tuesday to watch my team play.
Oh, I think Bruins are tomorrow, right, boys? Bruins and
New
Flyers.
Jersey.
Oh, in
The
New
worst-
Jersey. I thought
the
it was
worst
Flyers.
team in the
That was Jimmy
division.
Murphy's wrong. That was Jimmy Murphy's wrong prediction.
Yes.
Wrong reporting.
He had a wrong prediction.
Wrong
I mean, you
reporting.
knew
He
it
said
was going to be
gonna
anybody but the
Flyers.
Flyers when Jimmy Murphy says it.
Yes, that guy throws shit against the wall, except for it's never sticky. Like nothing ever sticks for that guy, unfortunately.
Mancuso, I did send McLovin our video for our backup plan. We just decided to become a cult.
Dude, how funny was that? Because you can't hear the music, so I was like just trying to make like a funny one to be like "Go Team," and then it was like
Cultish.
music. Dude, how scary is that video?
Like 10 out of 10.
I was like, what kind of like peppy video has a bunch of hands in the beginning and then a child at the end of it with some hee hee ha ha music?
Dude, it was like the most sinister thing of all time. That's why Jack was like, we better keep that in case we start our own cult. So I was like, yeah.
So boys,
Yeah, I definitely didn't expect that.
Devils money line at plus 155 tomorrow.
Ooh.
No, the Devils are not going to win that one.
I wouldn't kind of start touching Devils money line until you at least kind of see what this team looks like here. I mean, that's
Wow, he doesn't. PJ doesn't even have Washington making the playoffs. Are you high?
Not today.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow.
What does your shirt say, Bugsy?
Oh, it says decorate your dog.
I could tell it was going to be funny based on the top part of it. I was like, that's I'm happy about that on. See, I always
So
know.
my Chicago roots got to come out somehow.
Now, I got to tell you, Bugsy, there's one thing you did that I just can't believe you didn't make content for. This
What?
guy is the president of his fraternity. We should have been making you like speeches with like the American like presidential music in the background, like
what
talking.
fraternity are you in?
Tall Cap Epsilon.
TK, as the youngins call it. But yeah, so you're the president, and you didn't even make one campaign video. Like we should have had a complete coverage of the election. Like now, I'm gonna probably
That's a good call.
Now I'm probably going to try to get one of our interns to run against you next year and just make false corruption claims.
Well, again, it's gonna be hard because Bankus graduates.
Oh,
and
okay.
He graduate. I think he's graduating either in the spring or the summer. But Noodle will be here. Nick will be here. He's gonna live here next year.
The best part about us finding out about Bugsy being the president was because we called him. What was it? The last stream we did? I called him and he called me back. He's hammered and he's like, "I'm the fucking president of my fraternity. I got so much responsibility." We're like, "What? You're the president?"
You didn't tell us. Like we could have done a whole campaign. I would have been talking about why you're the incumbent that you ran against was stealing money. I would have just made up some false claim. I think
Here's the thing, though. he actually got in trouble with the Army.
Exactly. See, I already know how this works. I would have been like, this kid's a crook. He's gotta go down. The Army's already got him on the list. I'm pretty sure he stormed the Capitol with Jarrett the other day. Like, I would have been making a ton of stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did do that.
If Jarrett was there, oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
I didn't hear from him for a good 48 hours.
He was down there making America great again at the Capitol. What a guy. What is the line on Bugsy being president when Tiki gets kicked out of campus? What's the line? Oh boy. Oh boy. No, you guys are good in the community though, no? Isn't that how you guys kind of get away with your craziness? Is you make sure you're really good in the community?
As long as you keep that community service and all those hours up, the school doesn't care what you do.
Yeah,
well,
you just gotta be good. No, they care, but like
Alabama didn't care. You also got your tickets for football games based on how much community service you did.
Really?
Yeah, that's how tickets for fraternities work at Alabama.
Hey, look, I'm sure a lot of you guys do a lot of good things. There is absolutely no way in hell I would give anything to some college kid walking around with a Red Cross bucket or something like that, advocating that they're doing community service. It's going right to the keg fund. It's all this fucking trick in the book. I know what you guys are doing.
Bugsy's raising money for paralysis, Valley shotgun and beers.
What are you talking about? Shotgun beers.
Guys tanking red stripes. Community service my ass.
What did you guys do recently, Bugsy? You guys did a charity thing, no?
We did a charity thing because our philanthropy is St. Jude's. So we did we just posted like these like bingo boards on like Instagram and whatnot, and then people, Venmo you like a couple bucks, and then you get all.
He can't even explain it. He pocketed the money for his keg fund, the little turkey.
I got the slip that shows we deposited all $2,000, or we donated all $2,000 to St. Jude's. So
we raised your chops. That's a great job.
I know. We raised $2,000 in less than 48 hours.
Wow,
that's great.
Wow,
it's great.
Yep. So,
holy shit, that's insane. So how big is your frat?
Here we got like 45 to 50, which is actually really kind of small for us, but. We'd probably be back.
Are you guys on campus or you just off campus?
We're on campus, yeah.
Are you right on campus?
Well, I live like 2 blocks off campus because Bowling Green hates fraternities or hates Greek. So we have an on-campus affiliated house in the Greek Village where they can monitor pretty much everything we do.
Gotcha.
And then we've got a couple houses off campus. So
how is it now? I mean, can you actually do stuff at the on-campus, house, or nothing? No parties. I mean, obviously with COVID and things like that, you guys can't do. So
we're not even allowed to attach our name to the word party.
Huh. So what takes place at the house? There's just people that are living there now. There's no. I mean, crap. I'm in my 40s now. These are the stories that I kind of want to hear. There's nothing. No parties. No chicks. No.
Well, we can throw parties, but we can't throw them on campus.
So that's why your house always has like 15 people there.
Yeah.
At all times.
That's why I can't do streams so much, because on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday are all prime drinking days. And you guys are like, let's do a stream for the football game. And I'm like, fuck, I'm hammered. I got 30 people here. I can't do that.
Now, Ohio doesn't have any sort of like rules right now with that?
Yeah, they do, but
he's like, well,
my house doesn't.
This is Bugsy's frat. He does what he wants.
Have you had anyone try to like narc you on the cops or no?
Not recently, because we've been getting a lot more like, strict about
who comes.
Security and pretty much. But back, I think it was like August. We had a couple of people, or no, was it August? It was like the first week in August, first week in September. It was like the week before I broke my foot. And we had like a couple people over. We're all just chilling, doing homework. People are sitting outside. We got some music going. And there's like 6 of us on the front porch. And these 2 cops walk up and they're like, we got a phone call from an anonymous caller saying you guys had too many people on your porch. And he's like, obviously you have you guys are within the limit. So it's like, are you kidding me? People see people on a front porch and like, get them out of here. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, there's 6 of us sitting on a porch, and how many people live in your house?
4.
So that's what I mean. It's basically everybody and 2 other people over.
Yeah. But we did have, I think we were right at that quote unquote 10-person limit, but it was 6 people on the porch.
A wrestling match.
For charity. That'd be great. McLovin versus Germano.
That thing's been boiling since the start of the website.
I still have the little infographic that you made. They're like Germano and McLovin. This is going to
pudding. UI jelly fight, McLovin and Germano. Scrawny aliens, all their ribs showing.
No, Bugsy, I remember that. I made it for a potential podcast.
Fuck.
Germano and McLovin. This is going to be a disaster.
This is going to be a disaster. Yep.
Bad turnover at the line by Matthews there. Holy.
Somebody had a breakaway. I couldn't tell who, but
it was Suzuki.
Here, Kyle, you watching? Come on, look. You see? You happy?
There it is.
Jesus. Maybe next year.
There we go, PJ. PJ's coming back. He's running to get a few pints.
Awesome. Good for
man.
him.
That's what we want. Opening night here, boys. 2-1 Montreal over Toronto. Nick Suzuki, nice breakaway chance. Turned aside by Freddie Anderson. 15:32 remains in the second period. 2-1 Montreal. Shots are 12-8 in favor of the Habs.
I think I took over 60-something shots on
Yeah,
goal.
no, we gotta get some more shots here. You know,
I didn't touch that.
Yeah.
Did I even take that?
Oh, somebody's down.
I'm not sure. You know.
Of the what? The shots?
Actually, I got the Leafs over 33.5 shots.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to see. Did he get? Okay, he looks like he got up though.
Oh yeah, he caught a stick to the face. I'm watching it live for me.
No call, right?
No call.
No, it looked like he was trying to shoot the puck, and he got.
Kind of caught him on the follow through.
That's what I think. I just saw it happen live.
It was good. I think it. If the credits at the bottom of the screen, it says it was Phil Deneau.
Okay.
Jeez, he's always getting hit in the face.
You know who's always getting hit in the face? Jason Dickinson. God damn.
Him too. Yeah.
Oh no! Well, he shot, but Muzzin's stick came up to or maybe it was on the follow through.
We're about to see it.
All right, let's see.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, no, he went to lift his stick and just completely missed and hit him right in the face.
Yeah.
So
It's Muzzin.
that should have been a penalty.
Yes, absolutely should have been a penalty.
How do you not call that? It's right in front of you.
Because it's Toronto. I'm just kidding. I'm only half kidding.
Yeah, you are
Toronto
only
and
half kidding.
Montreal. Like, there's no winning here. But mainly Toronto. Toronto needs to get some freaking shots.
Is this Lightning game going to start anytime soon? I got bed in a couple hours.
So doing a lot of pregame stuff.
They're raising the banner, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to start
weird,
that game till 9 o'clock.
It'll be 8:30, I think.
It's crazy.
Paulie's saying it's Gallagher's stick.
Come on, you Sperry.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Claude
Oh,
Julian. Good
we got a
stuff.
penalty.
Yeah, that was a free hand. Yeah, it was definitely a free hand. Power play to Montreal.
All
Penalty
right,
on
we gotta get a power play. Oh no, we don't.
Oh, yeah.
Power play goal.
power play for Montreal here coming up.
Oh.
Bogosian.
Is that your prized possession down there? Tampa Bay? Is that what you guys hyped up all year? All right, come on, Montreal. Let's take advantage of it. Give me a goal from a forward.
So it's Duran, Kokanyemi, Suzuki, Toffoli, and Petrie on the ice. So you got 4 forwards.
Let's go, baby. Give me one of them. I want a Toffoli goal. I love Tyler Toffoli so much.
How the hell did Boston?
Yeah, he's awesome.
Like, I don't understand.
Who'd you guys get to fill that second line right wing?
Craig
goal?
Smith.
Who?
Craig Smith, but he's going to be on the third line. So we're sticking with Andre Kasha. We are going to blow.
So maybe my prediction will reign true.
No, they're still going to make the playoffs. They just will never come close to a division win.
Yeah, but they have like $13 million of money to spend at the trade deadline. So let's hold our horses completely on that as well.
Well, what are you going to trade to go get a second line forward?
Well, I know we had Doug McLean on, and he doesn't have a lot of faith in Jeremy Lauzon. I have a lot more faith in Lauzon. I think he might be a top pair defenseman if he's with Charlie McAvoy. I'm not so sure he's going to look at a place. So maybe we don't have to go get a defenseman at the deadline. And maybe all we need is that second line forward.
Duren's killing me.
He should have just stayed on the forehand there.
Oh, Hole goes right in front of that Shea Weber slap shot. I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Yeah, that's not a soft shot, huh?
That's a death wish right there. Oh, why would
that
you?
Definitely didn't feel good.
What are you doing?
My favorite part is that we're all reacting to different stuff because we're all at different times. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, that one.
See, well, I love the fact that I have the stream in front. So fuck you guys.
For the first time in Tarp's history, Kopeisky is ahead of him.
Yeah. There it is. Montreal converts. Thomas Tatar on the breakaway right between the line. 3-1.
Oh, I wonder what's going to happen
Down
here.
the drain for me.
Oh, here
right
comes
on one
Tatar.
play.
Oh,
Montreal forwards
looking at the
over.
breakaway, guys. Here it is. Oh, what a beautiful goal.
Oh, that's not Tatar. That's Drouet. No, wait, that was Tatar. I was looking at
Totally new news by me and Jack right now.
Yeah.
Montreal up 3-1.
Me and McLovin are together again somehow. Thomas! Ta-ta!
Ta-ta! Thomas with an H.
Yep.
The best part was about that is that you put the GIF where it spelled out his name and you still spelt it wrong in the vlog.
Fuck you, McMuffin.
No one said we were smart.
Yeah, I'm like, if Mancuso's like the far standard on how to not write blogs, I'm probably like just a few like houses down.
Right?
I'm Mancuso's roommate.
Yeah, oh yeah. And they're like,
It's all about variety.
blog writing.
I'm just a recap guy.
Speaking of which, is that Flyers game done?
Oh yeah, they won 6-3.
Yeah.
Big. I love how Bugsy in his 2-minute drill, he was like, yeah, like I don't expect a high scoring game at all. I'm very confident in this one.
Okay, well here's what I'm thinking. Philly, the only person that could score for Philly in the playoffs was Kevin Hayes. And I figured that, Carter Hart would have a moderately decent game. I didn't think he was going to let up 3. Like the one that he gave up to Crosby shouldn't have been a goal. Well, because he should have never played it, but
Way out of the net, yeah.
yeah.
He does that from time to time, though.
I know, and it's scary. But it's all right. Live and you learn. Can't win them all. Just got to win most of them.
Facts. One sec, boys. I need to go grab another. I drink my Pink Whitney. I just have a little Mike's Hard Blue, like whatever with it, and I just mix it together. So I can get another.
That's not bad.
So yes, I mix my liquor with another pre-mixed liquor drink.
Unreal.
That's how we do it in Canada. Our mix has to have liquor in it. That's how it goes down in Canada. My dad just keeps sending me photos of him like living his best life in Mexico right now while it's fucking ice raining earlier here today, like freezing cold.
So Pat McAfee, when it was 1-0 Pittsburgh, tweeted at Gritty It said 1-0. How you doing at Gritty? Keep it moving. And then after the Flyers won, Gritty just said stick to punting.
Gritty's undefeated, dude. He's always there to let people know what's up. I love that he was legit confused. Or no, he was legit accused of like hitting a kid, wasn't he?
Yes. Yep. Sure was.
That's so funny. I mean, it's probably not, but like it also is. Like if my kid got punched by Gritty, I'd be like, "Well, what did you do? What'd you say to him?" A kid was probably being a little shit, probably trying to kick him, and Gritty probably gave him a 1-2. What are you gonna do? I'd be like, "Don't bother him."
All right, so boys, you want to hear the little futures that I got going on for the year?
Yep.
Oh well, fuck. Maybe never mind. It's just Canadiens to win the North and Blackhawks under 51 and a half total points for the regular season.
Ooh.
It's on the site. I'm just saying.
What is?
Your hot takes blog.
Nice. What'd you think of the other ones?
I'm intrigued to see if the third one pans out. Because I love what they did this offseason, so I want to see if it happens.
Yeah.
Marc, you might be able to answer this now that you write about NBA stuff on your site. Do you find that like a lot of people from like China and like Japan and stuff like try to add you? Like those people always try to add me to Facebook. They're always from that region. They're like, hey, this guy writes about because they fucking love basketball there. Like they.
So you're getting a lot of people reaching out to you on
Facebook, trying to add me to my personal Facebook because I'll share our NBA like articles in groups, and then they try to add me, but it's always like not even English. It's like what? How are we gonna communicate and be friends? I just don't understand how this works. Like I was just wondering if that's
not necessarily, but like I get like a lot of people reaching out from Mexico trying to interact with us on Twitter. On football kind of like stuff here, and
Mexico.
Great. Like I appreciate like the outreach and things like that, but like I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what you're saying, So
yeah. My dad lives out 3 months a year. They love the NFL.
And before I kind of had to stay, I used to work for a UK company, so I was in London basically anywhere between 3 or 4 times a year. And obviously they were aware of the football games that were going on in London, and people kind of talk about how the game is growing in the UK. But I think from a Mexico perspective, it's football is embraced and growing faster in Mexico than it is, say, in my opinion, than like the UK and things like that.
Oh, we would go out on Sunday when I went down to see my dad, and every bar down there had NFL. Snowbirds,
49ers, Raiders, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, let's go, baby.
We got the gloves off, Marc. We got the gloves off.
All right. So, I'm not getting shut out.
And look who it is, too. Look who it is. It's Wayne Simmons.
I told you.
Wow. That someone would get in a fight. Was that
Wayne Simmons gave him an ass kicking.
Oh, my.
Ben Sherrod. Oh, man. Oh, my God. It was short-lived, but got
a couple times.
Let's see if this puts a little bit of a jolt into Toronto here.
Oh, yeah, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Just yanks him to the ground.
Who's got the American National Anthem on right now? Is that Bugsy with the hat off?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Tampa game.
It's just see that love America. That's all.
Damn right.
Doesn't really love America though. Can't.
No, we all know they don't love. I think I love America like third most in this.
Let's see here.
Toronto power play. Fucking bombs.
All right, guys. All right, Chris. Well, I'll catch up with you probably. I don't know, like tomorrow, the next day, or something like that. I got to jump on this other show at 8:30, so I got to do a
Hell
couple minutes
yeah,
of prep,
buddy, that's
and I will.
Statement Game CEO.
Well, you know what? I'll jump back on after I'm done with this one. That should
Yeah,
only be
click
like
in.
10 or
I'll see you
15
come on the
minutes.
bottom and we'll catch you.
All right. See you
All
guys
right,
in a
buddy,
little
later.
bit.
Bang. You're ahead of me. Where's the Canadian game at? It's on right now. Toronto's on the power play. 9:25 remain basically in the second period. 3-1 halves. Shots are 17-11, and it's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Nice play by Morgan Riley on the back check, though.
I would have died if Montreal scored.
All right.
Here we go.
Come on, Vassy. Give me a shutout.
I picked Vassy for my Vezina this year.
Me too.
You guys went with a bunch of safe picks. Have some fun with it.
I took Morgan Riley to win the Norris and shit. I don't think
Bugsy, I
don't think that that's
fucking
I don't
Charlie
think that's
McAvoy
safe.
to win the Norris, all right?
Okay, I took Miro Iceman to
Charlie
win the Norris. So we all,
McAvoy to win the Norris.
I thought
That
we
is-
were supposed to pick who we thought was going to win the awards, not pick like.
I had to do
fucking-
one biased pick, and I was like, all right, I'll just be that guy.
Man, I look like a Toronto fan. I picked the Leafs to win the division. I picked Austin Matthews for the Rocket. I picked Morgan Riley for the Norris. I just thought they were going to score a lot of points in this division.
Panarin, baby. That man's going to make waves. But I think I picked Robin Leonard for my Vezina.
You did.
Good one.
Yeah.
Carey Price is so good.
Damn fucking right he does. It's almost like he's a top 5 goalie in the NHL.
Almost.
Almost.
Well, I mean, look at the past 2 years. What defense has he had in front of him?
Right? It's been trash ass, to be honest with you.
Exactly. Now that he's actually got some guys that can play defense.
No, it's true. I mean, I have a hard time. I can't argue with that. I can't do it.
Mancuso, are you picking these fights tonight too, or is it just me and Terry?
I'm picking fights, of course.
Who's fighting tonight?
Can you
No.
send
They're
me
not-
something for that event? Send me like a fucking preview or something. I gotta see who's fighting. I've been doing all the intern shit and all this stuff. And then we got Tarps Off MMA recording after this game. We got to do another podcast.
Good luck to you. They're all like close fights, so you can read something and get your picks off of it.
I ain't even going to have my picks off that. I know who the guys are. I just got to get a feel of how everybody's going into the fight, who they beat last. Because a couple of the guys are young, right?
There's some young guys. There's some guys that have had 2-year layoffs. Like COVID has really screwed shit up for some of these guys. So like there might be ring rust in some of these fights. Some of these guys are young and unpredictable. There's 2 undefeated fighters going at it. Cater has been hot right now. Holloway has lost his last 2 fights, but those were both to the champion. And then you got 2 UFC legends going at it in the co-main event. So it's a pretty wild card.
What's the co-main event? It's
Mike Brown versus Carlos Condit.
Carlos Condit. Yeah, I was going to say. Brown and Condit. Who do you like in that?
Should I say my pick on here?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to know.
I'm going Carlos Condit.
That's who I had off the hop, too. I was going to take Condit.
But I do think that'll be a close fight.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Buddy wins, Brown wins.
I don't know how much I like that fight, to be honest. I mean, they're 2 guys that are looking at retirement.
It's all about the Connor fight anyway. Let's call it what it is.
I'm not even the most excited about the Connor fight, and I'm being dead serious. I'm most excited for Calvin Kattar versus Max Holloway, and that's the dead honest truth.
You got Max?
Nope.
I like it.
I know I'm going to be the sole guy that picks Kattar, but I mean Boston hasn't had a UFC champion in what's it been, like 20 years. I got to go with the guy from Boston. I got to go at our only chance at the title.
Yeah, I support that. That's cool. Good old Wayne Simmons. He put the lick on fucking Cherry out there.
We connected right on the dome.
Oh, no. He's fucking yelling at his bench. Let's go. Pissed right off. That team's never had that. They haven't had this in a long time. Let's see how they respond.
Oh, I know something I can send you. All right, so this is like an interactive website where you can click and you can see their last fights and you can see everything you need about these guys.
Awesome. I'll take that. And while we get that sent over, we're going to take a little commercial break before we bring you through to the rest of the second period. 3-1 Montreal. Crazy shit.
He can't take me. I'ma cross over and break your ankles. I'ma highlight. Now watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me shine. Ball hard. He can't take me. I'ma cross over and break your ankles. I'ma highlight. Now watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me shine.
Bang. A little commercial roll.
What happened to Jack?
I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to Jack. Gone with the wind.
Bird.
Bird. Cactus Jack.
All right. I want to know where the fuck all my roommates went. They were all down here with me when we started eating, and they just fizzled away.
Just left.
They're tired of watching you do this.
They're not hockey people. So I mean the one guy is, but he's only really watched the Blue Jackets. So.
Yeah, that's what Zach told me. He like knows the Blue Jackets, and that's the only stuff about hockey he knows.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he said that. He was like, yeah.
Oh, Zach said that about himself?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he told me that. He's like, dude, for hockey, he's like basically just the Blue Jackets. But he's into said he's into like some MLB, some NBA, maybe a little NASCAR. I was like, fuck yeah, we can cover it.
He's a NASCAR guy. He is a NASCAR.
Yeah, he's like, can we do NASCAR? I was like, hell yeah. I saw his face light up. I was like, I love it. I'm like, dude, NASCAR, MMA, like those are the avenues where people accept us for like the way that we are. You know what I mean?
That's very true.
Like, I want to embrace those sports. I would never be like, no, not NASCAR. Like, what do you mean not NASCAR? Of course, fucking NASCAR. I love NASCAR.
Yeah, and then
I love the culture of NASCAR. I'm like a Canadian hillbilly. Like, I love that shit, bro. Like, give me races, give me drinking beer, give me listening to country music. Like, sign me up for all of those things.
But yeah, I know Nick's also a soccer guy too. So
huge. We talked about that. He's a Man United fan, which is unfortunate. But
you a Man City guy?
No, I'm a Tottenham fan. My mom's from right there, so I'm Tottenham Hotspur till I die. We talked about Jose Mourinho. He used to be Man United's manager. Now he's Tottenham's manager. And even he said, he's like, I still love Jose. I was like, yeah, how do you not? He's such a jerk. Like, it's impossible not to like him.
But yeah, I know. I'm glad to have those boys on. Like,
yeah, man.
It's both like, because the one day I was talking with Bankis, and he was saying, he's like, dude, I don't know if I'm going to graduate on time because I don't have an internship. I was like, well, hang on. I might have an idea for you.
Bro, not even like no professors called me or emailed me. Like, I filled out the form. Like, it seems like it's just good. I'm sure they looked at the site, saw it's an active website, and just said, cool, right?
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is like having mine for over the summer.
Yeah, whatever works for you, man. Whatever I have to do, just tell me what to fill out, and I got it. Like,
no problem. because I feel like because I think Bankus is a broadcast journalism, and then Nick is a sports management. So, but since mine's media production, I probably have to have like a media producing aspect of it. So that's where I think the 2-minute drill will come into play, and then eventually
Yeah, man.
Eventually a podcast.
Yeah, because I know Zach wants to do a podcast, he was saying.
Yeah, because he had one when we were allowed to go in the recording studio. He had his own radio show too. So,
dude, I told him, like, just give me if he likes the idea of having his own pod, like, if he can keep it about the sports we don't already cover, that's fucking beauty, man. Go ahead, like, do whatever you want. I told the teachers, whatever you guys need from me, I'll do. Whatever you guys need to get your hours, I'll do. Whether it comes over or under some weeks, it'll be different, right? Who cares?
Yeah.
All the same.
But, I mean, like, Nick was already on. Did he have, like, 2 blogs today or something like that? He had 1 or 2, right?
Yeah, he's been on there. Yeah. He's been on there. McLovin would know better than me.
I think he did the James Harden piece, didn't he?
Yeah, he did the trade.
Huge.
Big trade. Because the NBA is just a madhouse.
Yeah.
I wish hockey would do like that once in a while. Like, I hate that, like, I hate that, like, the patients run the asylum in the NBA, where, like, they just get to decide everything. But it would be fun if, like, hockey, like, this offseason was supposed to be the craziest offseason. Like, it never is. In the NBA, those GMs are insane. Like, it ain't shit to move 4 first-round picks in the NBA. They don't give a fuck.
Hey, Jack, are we we're kicking in the college football coverage in next year, right?
Absolutely, we are.
All right.
Oh, yeah, boys. You guys, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, we just need to keep the good sports covered. Hockey will cover kind of itself, I think, between everybody's just natural like of it, but it's just the other stuff, right?
Yeah. And like
My
I said,
plan.
Jack, you go.
My plan was I would probably do ACC and SEC, and then someone else cover the rest, because, I mean, that's where most of the news comes from.
Nick has another blog waiting, McLovin.
Yeah, I thought Germ was getting on that, but apparently not.
That sounds like Germ.
Mm-hmm.
No, you know what? Germ's actually been good about editing stuff the last 2 days, and he forgot to save his stuff, so we had to do it all twice. Because he didn't click save blog, so everything that he's done so far, he's actually had to edit twice. And he's brought everyone from red to green.
How often does he forget to save his blogs?
Every single time.
Okay, just checking.
Remember, he was like, "Oh, it's good," and it was. He like worked on one. It was like a half hour's worth of friggin' work too.
Was that mine?
Yes. Yes, it was. I know I like to rip myself, but like maybe only Jack, like me and Jack are 100% roommates. When it comes to like that stuff.
Yeah,
At least I know it.
Jack and I are both kind of guys that write blogs as if we're talking to somebody. That's where I have a hard time. Like, I write my blogs like I talk. So I'll be like, and then this fucking guy, like, and I'll forget, like, to put a word. Like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of saying, like, the Toronto Raptors, I'll be like, the Raptors did this. And it sounds like we're talking. We don't ever say, like, the Toronto Raptors. Like, we'd be like, Raptors did this and da-da-da-da-da. Like, it's always, like, ranty almost.
I think one time I read one of yours and you actually said, like, this team sucks, eh? Like, you actually said, you put in the word "eh."
Yeah, this team sucks, eh? Like, that's what I mean. I type like I talk. That's my biggest problem, and I'll never stop.
Never change.
I feel like I do a pretty good job of trying to get my shit into the green.
Unless you're typing out Thomas Tatar's name.
All right, yeah. McLovin, you can go shove it wherever. I don't fucking care. Take Thomas Tatar. And shove it up your Tatar.
I'm a little nervous about this because I think I'm going to come out and shit on one of these guys in the MMA podcast, and I don't want him to win after I absolutely shit on his life.
You know, Jack, that's just your brand.
So Jose Canseco is fighting Billy Football from Barstool.
What's up?
Jose Canseco is fighting Barstool Sports intern Billy Football.
Is he really?
Yeah, dude, they're fighting at Rough and Rowdy, apparently.
That's awesome.
Dude, someone let me fight Sean Avery. Like, let's get me and Sean Avery at Rough and Rowdy. I'll do it. I'll fucking scrap that guy's head off. And he's
any more news on that front at all, or is that pretty much?
No, he didn't. Never said nothing. Those girls live in their own ball. Like, I saw their merch, and I just showed
your tweet. I saw your tweet.
Well, dude, it was so embarrassing. It's like dude, if they were here and I saw that, I would have went mental. I would have been like, no, like that's so obvious. It's their first sweater run. But with a different podcast name on it, like the same colors and everything, like it's just so embarrassing. Like, find your own way. Like, do we like take the Barstool method of saying whatever we want? Kind of like, sure, yeah, but like none of us are trying to be those guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I probably wouldn't even like Dave Portnoy if I met him, to be honest. I'd probably think he was a fucking dick. Like, and I'm just being serious with you. Like, I'm actually the kind of guy who gets on with people you think I wouldn't. Like, I always rip on those athletic people, but like when I'm in a social circle, like I'd probably get on with them the best. Because I like like music and like movies and like, you know what I mean? Like, so for me, it's like, I don't get it. Like, why you would want to be so obvious. Like, you're gonna never make it any further than you are just trying to be something else. Like, you're never gonna be that girl. That girl's a superstar. Alex Cooper or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She's a fucking superstar, man. That girl could be a movie star one day. Like, she's that big. She's bigger than Barstool. She'll leave Barstool.
She dated Noah Syndergaard.
Yeah, she dated Syndergaard for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I mean, man. And she gave that other girl that was their thing. She like threw her right under the bus too. Oh. Like, I heard about that situation from someone that actually works at Barstool while it was going on, and he was like, "This is fucked," and was like, "Because, bro, so much shit like that caused a lot of." Yeah.
But you were saying?
Nylander, what a shot. Oh, what a snipe that was. Holy shit, eh, boys? Did you guys see that yet?
Yeah.
Just saw it now.
Just saw it now.
Not bad, eh?
That's his second goal, isn't it?
Yeah, second goal of the night.
So that means whoever had the over for Nylander, Matthews, and Tavares just got points.
Yeah. Where are my things? Let's take a look.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say I didn't win statement games this week.
I don't think I did either, but it's nice
I
to
got
have
Austin Matthews, John Tavares, and William Nylander over 1.5 goals. Is there a points one too?
It's goals.
And I got Austin Matthews and Tavares over 1.5. How is that looking? What are they at? Did they factor into that goal?
I don't know. Let me take a look.
How many points do Matthews and Tavares have?
Well, they didn't have any factor on the first one. I know that. Wait, nope. Tavares did. They just added it.
Penalty to Montreal.
Fucking hell, it's Suzuki.
Suzuki to the box. Holding.
Yeah, Tavares has an assist. That's it.
Okay, so I just need that, and I'll have my 5 points. I got Toronto starter over 2.5 goals to allow. That's 7 points. Like, I think I might win.
Working at it.
What do you win?
This one's just for fun, but then we were thinking if we have like 10 guys every week, we could all put up like $5 a guy and then like $50 to the winner every weekend. Like, makes the Saturday game fun or whatever. Saturday night or Wednesday night rivalry game. We'll just pick a game once a week. Everybody do $5, put it in a pool.
So I think the Wednesday night rivalry ones would work better for me.
Okay, let's do Wednesday night rivalry games. It's Wednesday night now, so we'll be back next Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
That work for everybody?
Let's take a look at next Wednesday, see what we got.
Yeah, let's see what game we're going to do. We'll coordinate it with Marc, because all the hockey tournaments on those days are going to be Tarps Off tournaments. Like,
Right.
Even though we're in a Tarps Off tournament, there's like another couple Tarps Off tournaments going on with guys that we don't even know in their own 12-team leagues.
So we got Edmonton, Toronto,
Ooh, that's
San
going to be
San
it.
Jose, St. Louis, Minnesota, Anaheim, Montreal, Vancouver, and Vegas, Arizona. But the early game is Edmonton, Toronto, and that's actually on here too.
That's Edmonton, Toronto all day long. So next week we'll be back with the Edmonton and Toronto game.
2-man advantage for Toronto. What the hell happened?
What? No, motherfucker.
Took 3 seconds to play a game on Weber. Wow.
And it's fucking brutes, eh, guys?
Still got 70 seconds left in the period.
Quick math.
Damn.
Brian's gonna find a way to screw
I
this.
took Anderson to let in over 2.5 goals, and I took what else? I got
No, get him on the far side.
Bugsy just disappears off camera. That's when you know it gets intense.
Mancuso, I'm looking at my notes and going through them and taking them from like my phone and stuff and writing them down just so I have them.
Hell.
I did not pick Carlos Condit.
3-3. 3-3. And was that Tavares or Matthews? That's over now.
Matthews shot. I don't know if it deflected off Tavares or not.
Yeah, I think it was
Tavares
Tavares and Matthews. So that's over. I got that. Tavares and Matthews.
Mancuso wins this by a landslide.
Yeah, Mancuso's
Dude, I
killing this.
have everything except for my number, but I don't have my number 10 pick. Like my number 10 pick looks, well, now my number 10 pick looks like it could happen because I got Montreal by a goal, or Toronto by a goal and a half, and we're tied. So if they get the lead and add an empty netter, boys, I might go 10 for 10. I might be getting $50.
Not gonna lie, I think you might go 10 for 10.
Like, look at my picks; they're not bad so far. But who knows? There's still tons of time for shit to go the other way. But I mean, I'm happy that I was at least in the ballpark tonight. Because the first night of hockey is such a shit show, right? It's such a crapshoot. Who knows?
Oh, I know. Anything can happen.
Mancuso, why would you put that the Leafs will win by over 1.5 goals, but either Montreal Canadiens or Toronto Maple Leafs will win in overtime?
That was my number 1 point, just in case, like I needed to, like in case my thing was it wasn't going to be a really close game tonight. So my thinking was like, I'll at least scrape a point. If I have to, you know what I mean? Like I'll throw that number 1 slot away.
1-0 Tampa Bay. Andre Palat scores. Palat. Good night.
Good night. 1-0 Palat.
Nice.
Stream cuts out.
I just turned in and I saw Palat celebrating at the bench.
You know what's funny is apparently when Marc was talking to the Statement Games guy and telling him that he didn't like the 3-hour time limit, or no, not Statement Games, I'm sorry, Sportscaster. I apologize, wrong affiliate person or whatever. Apparently that guy told Marc that isn't the case and that he was lying.
Please.
And I think that they had a spat. You know, Marc, he loves his spats. Loves having spats, that guy.
Big spat guy.
King of the spats. Absolute king of the spats. Who is this guy following me? Who do you think you are? You good? You good?
All right, intermission. So that means we go to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, we got the Toronto and Montreal. We're at 3s. Boys, you know what Big Boss Mate's got to go do?
Check the air quality.
Yeah, make sure that things are okay out there. I'll be back. In the meantime, everyone, enjoy a little Tarps Off commercials.
He can't take me. I'ma cross over and break your ankles. I'ma highlight. Now watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me shine. Ball hard. He can't take me. I'ma cross over and break your ankles. I'ma highlight. Now watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me shine.
Why does nobody do that anymore?
Do what?
When you come back from the commercial, boom.
I'm multitasking right now.
Oh,
Vince, what are you doing upstairs?
Jack, are you watching this Tampa game right now?
I have the Toronto game up, so no.
In Tampa, they have the Adidas logo like all wrapped around the rink on the bottom of the glass. It looks like freaking like shark teeth.
Really? Well, to be honest, I'm not really watching that closely because I'm more getting ready for what I have to do after this. But I have it up.
Is this your new show?
Yes. I'm writing my notes and trying to organize them.
Look at Jack being professional. I never thought I'd see the day.
Well, this is my little child, the MMA department here. So I gotta cross my T's and dot my I's.
For real.
What if you dot your T's and cross your I's?
Well, that's what we're hoping not to do. That's why we're taking notes.
That would be one gigantic eye and then a freaking freak crossing his eyes too much. Have you ever seen anyone with two lazy eyes? It's fucked. Like, I don't get it.
Have you?
Yeah, it's like one goes this way, one goes that way. I didn't know what to do with myself. I'm like, are you looking at me? Like, how do you see? It's intriguing. But imagine how sad that must be for Tampa Bay. Imagine having a banner raising ceremony with no fans.
That's so dumb. They should have just waited.
They should have. Like the Lakers said, they have the banner up, but it's covered up with like a sheet until the fans are allowed back. Then they'll reveal it to public. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
I wrote a blog during the playoffs last year explaining that Andre Palat was probably one of the most underrated people in the league. I still stand by the statement. Nobody talks about him. And who's got the only goal for Tampa?
Palat scores.
Good night.
Stream's over.
Wait, again?
No.
No.
I was like, I got excited. I was like, yes. And I looked up and I'm like, no, Chicago's got the puck.
What time are you at right now? I'm at a commercial break.
Just went to commercial.
Is the commercial a car commercial?
No, I see Andre. Now I see a car commercial.
I'm ahead of Bugsy. Oh, yeah. Now we're back to normal.
Fuck you.
I guess the center ice package of Xfinity can't beat a stream. But NBC can.
Well, no, here's the thing. So whatever you have is beating my my YouTube TV. But
Yeah.
my stream off the NHL app on the Fire Stick is beating whatever you guys have for the Canadian game.
Oh, you're watching both of them at the same time. I was like, what are you talking about?
Fucking right I am. Jesus, who do I look like?
You look like a redneck.
Not right now.
Look at you. You got a hot dog t-shirt, a baseball cap, a mully, an American flag, and a horse sign in the background. That's a redneck room right there.
You know, McMuffin?
I was waiting for you to do something like, oh, yeah, sorry, man. Like,
No. I just don't want to show you the shotgun on the wall.
oh,
I'm kidding. I don't have one.
just to prove a point.
Just to prove a point. What's up? You doing?
It's not very roll tide of you to not have a shotgun.
Ooh, fun.
I have a Red Ryder BB gun at my dad's house. Does that count?
Yep.
It's kind of
What
a
are you guys talking about? I got a shotgun.
You better.
Is that an Arnold Palmer?
Damn right it is.
Good stuff.
They're delicious.
When I found out you could get like the case of them, like the small standard cans of them, I was like, oh, this just changes everything. Also, I purposely installed my mic here again. For the last like 3 weeks, it's been sitting in my hallway because I just got really lazy and didn't want to put it back. But we're back. And Jack, it's your favorite feature that's on this microphone too.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I only use it during specific occasions.
McLovin, I can do fancy stuff with my microphone. Yes, I can. Isn't that exactly what I sound like?
You sound like Patrick Starr.
All right. Well,
It's a compliment. Speaking of that, me and Jack were loving the Nickelodeon stream of the football game on Sunday. Well, we turned it on, and I was like, this is getting like out of hand. I might turn it off. And then like 15 minutes later, I still found myself watching it. And Jack was like, yeah, it's so ridiculous that it's amazing. Like think about it. Like, no matter how much I said I was going to change it back to CBS, change it back, was I still watching Nickelodeon? Yes.
Yeah, you kept saying you're like, I'm done with the Nickelodeon stream, but like never left it.
I never left it. And then Mitch Trubisky got robbed.
Mitch got the MVP, didn't he?
Yeah, but he didn't get slimed. Think about the children.
Do that.
Bugsy, we wrote an article about it on the website, the Nickelodeon election fraud.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really paying attention to anything Sunday and Monday. I had to go back to Illinois.
Fair enough.
I was in the car for 4 hours on Sunday morning and 4 hours Monday afternoon.
That's brutal.
You made it.
Although, Bugsy, you were telling me the other day, you're like, oh, 4-hour car ride isn't even bad.
In fact, it's not terrible, but
It sounds awful.
I don't want to do it twice in 24 hours.
It sounds bad no matter what.
I hate driving 2 hours to Amherst. I can't imagine 2 separate 4-hour trips. Like,
I hate driving an hour to Boston from up here.
I hate driving 45 minutes to New Bedford. Like, and I do that every day. Not my smartest.
Well, I don't mind driving. It's just the,
I don't mind driving.
It was more the circumstance that I didn't enjoy.
I don't mind driving if I have people with me. If I'm alone, then it gets real annoying.
I drive myself.
No, I'd rather have people with me. Keeps my mind off of, the pain that goes into driving for hours.
No, because here's what happens. You just throw on music and it just keeps playing. And then all of a sudden you just look straight. And the more you look straight and then, 30 minutes go by and you're like, how the hell did I get from here to here?
I could see the point, but I feel like they would go by faster if you had music and people to talk to.
Yeah, but 9 times out of the 10, the people fall asleep.
Yeah, then you can prank them.
Slam on the brakes.
Slam on the brakes. You could just start screaming for no reason. They'd be like, "Oh my God, what happened? What?" Oh, and by the way, 2-0 Tampa Bay.
Nice.
Curtis Joseph, the fourth line striking.
Curtis.
Alex Killorn. By the way, it was the fourth line.
Did you say Curtis Joseph?
Yes, Curtis Joseph.
Isn't it Matthew Joseph?
Yes, but it was the joke.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Who was it Joseph? Yeah, it was. He banked it in off of Subban's leg.
Is Kyle O'Howe still in here?
Nah.
I was going to say, I want an apology from him, but.
Apology for what?
Everything.
Bugsy, you're watching this Tampa game, right? So,
yeah.
Do you see the Adidas logo around the entire glass?
Dude, I didn't notice it until I saw on Twitter.
Doesn't it look like a bunch of shark teeth?
It looks bad.
Like, what the hell? It looks like they sprayed snow on the outside and forgot to wipe it off. Like, that was the first thing I noticed when I changed the channel. I wasn't even looking at the play. I was looking.
You guys are making me want to tune into that game just to see it.
This is a hockey stream.
I know, but I'm on the other game.
Is the other game on, or is it still at the intermission?
Intermission.
Yeah, so why the hell are you on the intermission report? Join the other game.
Well, I'm multitasking here, McLovin.
You should. You do. This is a common, lesson in life. Never study last minute.
Trust me, it's not. I've been doing this all week.
Well, we're We're 17 minutes into a 156 game season, but we'll see.
I wanted to do it earlier, but then no one was around to write those captaincy blogs, so someone had to do it.
Yeah, and how long did that take you? 20 minutes?
Well, no, because then I had to share all that other stuff and do all that social media work today.
Yeah, but in between and before that,
I was doing this. It takes a long time.
How long's the show?
Not long, but I want to be prepared.
No laughing. We're to keep it strictly professional. You laugh once the show's over. Meanwhile, Jack sends me the audio file to look it over. I have to cut out like 15 minutes of laughter. Also, Andrew Shaw still being Andrew Shaw. Been irrelevant for like 10 years now. Oh, they score!
What?
3-0 Tampa. I think Sorelli got a piece of it.
Hey, fuck, what? Hang on, but no, they didn't even drop the puck yet.
Nope, it's going to be 3-0. You watch.
How much time is on the clock?
Like 2:03.
Well, shit, I got 2:10.
You're about to see it. Is it a nice tip? What a tip by Sorelli. Wow.
Oh!
Chicago sucks. They blow. See, and you said, I told you Malcolm Subban would be their number one. It's playing out for him.
McLovin, you see what prediction number 5 was?
Chicago's going to be last.
Okay, those Adidas logos do look terrible.
Look at it. It looks like a bunch of...
Look at this tip, though. Look at that. Like, that's Anthony Cirelli. If you're fucking Subban, you can't do shit about that. That's just beautiful.
Subban can't do shit to begin with.
That's also true.
That's a fair point right there.
Yeah.
We saw it firsthand here in Boston for like, 4 or 5 years?
Was he really that long?
I just remember his first game in the NHL against St. Louis, right? He was in for like half a period. And then he let in like 3 goals in a row or something like ridiculous. And that was the night they were trying to give Rask some rest. And they had to put him in because he was so bad and Rask was bullshit. He was like, I can't believe I have to fucking go in right now. This kid was supposed to be my help. And then he's done jack squat since. And the fact that Chicago, they got rid of Robin Leonard to Vegas, right?
Yeah, they traded him to Vegas.
Yeah, the biggest asset in that return was probably Subban.
Yeah.
That's horrific.
That's not
absurd. You know what's funny about this? Every time I look back at the camera, the first thing I see is just Jack giving me a death stare. I know he's not looking at me. But he's looking at the camera. He's like, I'm focusing. Wide eyes.
Shut up.
Hey, where'd Boss Man go?
To check the air quality. I don't think he's coming back.
What is check the air quality? Actually,
you know what check the air quality is. The air quality's bad up there. It's got to make it good.
It's probably actually really good air quality.
He's making it bad.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a penalty on the play. See, welcome back to it might be a new season, right? So it might be a new season, but guess what, Jack? We are still going to rip apart NBC for their terrible takes on hockey. They just put on the board. Third Lightning goal was to Chernak.
What's up?
I'm not even ready for it.
So Rowley tipped it. It was right in front of you, you asshole.
Uh-huh.
Like,
yeah. Uh-huh.
Penalty on Palat. Game over.
So I came back all the way down here. I'm like, I want a snack. And I was like, fuck, I don't have anything healthy. I was like, wait, did I buy anything healthy with your fridge? Bought some apples.
Oh, yeah, Jack, you know what I just realized? So tonight's opening night, right?
Got the remote.
Yeah.
I can barely hear you with Bugsy.
I know. Shut the fuck up, Bugsy.
Hang on, I got to deal with my high roommate over here. He was checking his own air quality.
Jack, do you realize we're in a fantasy league, right? Have you checked your team today?
Yes.
Wait, boys, why are we not doing a Tarps Off fantasy league?
Because you didn't start it.
Well, nobody responded to me except Kevin.
If you or Gina respond, like if you started it and you sent the link, I would have joined. But I'm not going to go out of my way to purposely make one.
And it had to happen before today. Today
No,
it was too
not
late.
necessarily. I feel like we could do a draft on Sunday.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, because then they would cancel out the first week. On week 2.
This is the second time I've ever done a fantasy hockey league, and let me tell you right now, I still don't know how it works. I know how fantasy football works. I just don't know how to fuck like the point system and when does the week end? When does the week start? Like,
it's Monday through Sunday.
Okay. Now, point system. What do they track?
Goals, assists, points, shots on goal. Penalty minutes.
Do they do hits, blocks, time on ice? Like say
Depends on the league.
You know, some leagues are different.
Okay, but
you can check. Is this through ESPN, McMuffin?
No.
What's it through?
Yahoo.
Okay. I don't know how to check your scoring system.
We don't have hits. I know the scoring system.
Why?
So why, Jack? Why was I not invited into this league?
You were.
Yeah, you were.
When?
You never responded. It was like months ago.
Yeah, this has been months in the making.
How many teams are in this league?
I hate to tell you, but you actually were invited.
Everybody was.
You should have followed up with me.
I like how this is the best part. Bugsy's saying, A, where was I on the hot sauce league? And B, where's our Tarps Off league? A, you were invited to the hot sauce one, you didn't join. And B, it was up to you and Gina to start the Tarps Off one, and you didn't. This is all on you and Gina.
You know what?
Actually, you know what? Let's just blame Germfish and call it a day.
Fair enough.
It's all Germ's fault.
All right, we're ready to go.
I wonder if he ever posted his goaltending pad setup.
I will bet money he didn't. I'm going to check now, but I'm going to bet you it's not up there.
I bet you it's not on there either. I don't see it.
Oh, nope. Flyers exploded third. I was like, oh, there's a new one. No, it's by McLovin.
Damn right it is.
Did we share that on social media yet, your Flyers?
I shared it within my groups.
Should I share it via Twitter?
Yes, you can. What pages are you on?
I am only on the Tarps Off Sports, Tarps Off MMA, and Breakfast with the Boys.
Breakfast with the Boys. I got the pleasure of putting that together last night.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Mancuso, he was telling me, he's like, yeah, you got to cut the last 30 seconds of us, ending it, and, just, end the thing right there.
Wasn't that not even recorded?
Yeah. He sent me the file, and it was already, cut down and, put together. I was like...
I thought that. He said that even when we weren't, he's like, we got to cut this now because McLovin's already going to have to cut out all this. And I was thinking in my head, I was like, that's not true. But I didn't say anything, and, yeah, I knew that.
It's 3-0 Tampa Bay. Bugsy.
What?
Are they going to go for the touchdown?
Wait, so should I share this via the Tarps Off Sports page, or should we just share it via Tarps Off Hockey?
No, Tarps Off Sports, and then I'll retweet it from the hockey page.
Did I just post something?
What did you do?
I'm trying to figure out if I posted what I tried to.
My 5 bold predictions?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on there.
Go retweet it.
I just did.
Hey, guys. I got
the air quality man.
Speaking of your air quality, I got 420 Twitter followers.
420 Twitter followers for Bugaiski right now, babe. Speaking of the air quality, he hit 420.
Speaking of the air quality, well, now that you mentioned the air quality and then I picked up on the joke, my roommate came downstairs. He goes, dude, I'm so fried right now. I came downstairs. I brought the remote with me, put it down in the kitchen, went upstairs, forgot the remote downstairs, came down and goes, now I need a snack. So I found an apple, and now I'm going back upstairs to eat the apple. And I got the remote.
I love it.
Oh, Montreal scored. I don't know who did it, but somebody did. Let's fucking go, baby.
Oh, the game's back on. Jack, like,
Isn't that 4-3? Like, is that 4-3, Bugsy? I already saw that.
It's 4-3.
Okay, I already saw that.
Oh, nobody said nothing.
I thought you guys already knew when I came back.
Oh, no. Who scored?
Jack was supposed to tell us when the game.
It was
because you made me come over to the freaking Tampa game.
Because it was the intermission. Like, just come on over for a minute.
Hang on. Mancuso, who scored?
Josh Anderson.
Again?
Yep.
Damn.
Two for Anderson.
Montreal won the Anderson Domi trade. I don't even see Domi playing
I'm
Columbus.
not a big Max Domi guy.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't do it for me. He doesn't.
Ever since like his first couple of years, in Arizona, he hasn't been impressive.
No, he's been shit buns. Everybody that's you good boys, retweet the stream one more time for the third period.
Da-da.
Oh, so Jamarno can like my tweet, but he can't show up in the fucking streams?
Right?
What a germfish. By the way, Mancuso, it's already 3-0 Tampa Bay at the end of the first period.
Could have told you that. I was not worried about my Tampa Bay. Like, I got Tampa repeating. Because it's a short season, I got Tampa in my picks.
Mancuso, did you see my 5 bold predictions for the season?
You know what? I'm actually just going on the website on my phone right here, so I'll see that right now. I was just thinking that I got to check stuff out. McLevin, did you tweet the post game?
Yep.
Jack got it. I put it in Flyers groups.
I just tweeted it literally like right when you said that. I hit send.
Montreal Canadiens will win the North. Panarin wins the Hart. Ottawa Senators squeak into the playoffs. I like the moves there. I do like that. Only one of Boston, Pittsburgh, Washington will make the playoffs. Chicago Blackhawks will be the winners of the first overall pick. I can see all those bad.
I like it all.
I like it. Those are all hot takes.
I know. He definitely got me with the third one. I was like, ooh.
Can you guys share that in like because I'm only in a couple group chats, so I'll probably share it back in the Montreal one.
Montreal finally let me in after like my 5th attempt.
Dude, it took me like 3 months to get in.
Like every time I went in, they were like, I think it was because I had a Boston profile picture at the time, and he was like, no.
Can one of you guys share it in the Blackhawks page and just be like, get a load of this asshole?
They won't. No Blackhawks group except for like one small tiny one with like 500 people will let you post any third-party website.
Really? It all has to be like the Blackhawks. Yeah. Dude, it's funny because the Bruins fans are like the coolest about you posting your content. Yeah, they don't care at all. They just want all the Bruins content they can. But other sports are like, if it's not coming from ESPN, then I don't want to see it.
I got kicked out of a Bruins group.
For what?
For posting our content. He was like, you have to share other content if you're going to just post ours. And I was like, dude, I'm not like living in this Facebook group. Like I'm busy. No.
Yeah. Like
which group? Like,
I don't know. They kicked me out. I was just inactive in it for like a month because I was like, stop sharing our stuff there. And then they booted me. So I don't even think I can see it now.
Which one?
I know which two it's not. It's like, I'm out of it. So I don't even know.
He's just gone.
I'm gone. Like they booted me
back. Just search up the group, see which one you're not in, and just try and come back.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
There's always a ton of admins, so like you can sneak back in for sure.
Oh, it's just titled Boston Bruins with like 18K followers.
Oh, okay. Ooh, big save by Freddie Anderson. Remember that save? That might be big.
And I don't know if I will get back in because I kind of went at it with the guy a little bit.
That's awesome.
You know me, I don't usually go quietly.
No, you don't.
Last time I saw it was over here when we did the cards.
I'm actually shocked I didn't tell you guys.
I don't know.
That. I usually tell you guys when I scrap.
I don't think I'm in there either.
You probably got booted because like he's associated with this kid. Get him out.
I'm still in like 8 other ones, but like I don't see one that just says Boston Bruins. Oh well, their loss.
And the funniest was he was telling me the names of like the other people he kicked out. Like the guy felt all high and mighty.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I already kicked out Evan Marinovsky. I've kicked out Connor Ryan. I'm like, cool, bro. Like you're a Facebook group hardo. Good for you.
Hey, Mancuso.
Yo.
Do you know who runs the World Hockey Report stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there any chance that like they could custom make me a visor with the World Hockey Report on it?
Yeah.
I'm starting to become a visor guy, and I think it really fucking works with the mully. So,
yeah, the visors work good.
If I could get me one of those, I would love to get one because I see people were posting like their beanies today, and I was like, I mean, yeah, that's cool, but I'd fuck with a visor.
My visor I can't even wear anymore because Alabama ruined it because we put our national championships on all our apparel, so now it's old.
I know it's tough being an Alabama fan.
Bummer. You just gotta go buy a fucking
Yeah. Now that they won another national championship, I can't even wear that one anymore.
Hang on, wait, Jack. What did they do? I missed it. I was too busy watching The Bachelor on Monday.
That's still my favorite line of putting a blog is instead of going for the gold.
Bugsy was watching The fucking Bachelor.
Bugsy was going for the rose instead of the gold.
Makes sense.
Okay, I will admit that one was clever. That's some block thinking. You moved out for a couple minutes.
It's The Bachelor Ben.
I don't know. I couldn't get to watch Monday's episode.
You have one job here.
Watch The Bachelor.
That's my job.
Bets and Bachelor.
No, remember it was beers, blogs, and fucking bets.
Yeah, well now it's beers, Bachelor, and bets.
Bachelor. Don't worry, I'll catch myself up this weekend. I'll watch it again next Monday, and then I'll put out an update one.
That needs to be a T-shirt. Bugsy, beer, Bachelor, bets.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, Bugsy's, we just got to keep adding. It's Bugsy's whatever number of B's. Vlogs, The Bachelor, and fucking bets.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be another one that's going to show face in the next little bit.
Oh, yeah, there'll be something.
3 B's to success.
Have a chat. I added another B that I would have had when I was your age.
I haven't done that in a little bit.
Me either. It's been a minute.
It's been a couple months.
The only time I'll do that ever again is if I come see you guys.
But I still have to do it too.
That's hilarious.
McMuffin, I want you to do that too.
That was the show, yeah. Jill chimed right in. Do what? I'm like, don't worry about it.
You're like, I'm only half serious.
50-50 shot. No big deal.
You know, it's like
because I laugh.
You know something.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the what? Well, aren't you just glad that I say it in front of you rather than wait till you're not around or something? Like, wouldn't you rather just hear me say it? I know you would. You're like, I'll find you, like the girl from fucking...
Fuck, I knew I should have bet the fucking salami today.
Oh, right.
The salami was set at 30.5. 9 for the first game. There's 7 right now. 16 plus 3 currently is 19 goals.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
15 periods. I should have bet the salami.
Should have bit the salami on it. Yeah.
Yeah, because the salami was you know what the grand salami is? It's a bet.
That's when you go.
It's when you take the total number of like goals you think are going to be scored throughout the entire night.
Yeah. That's every goal in this sport or every point in the sport. Yeah. The grand salami. Yeah.
It was set at 31.5. And I was like, I kind of like the over. So I'm like, it's like 6.2 goals per game is what it averaged out to. I was like, all right, I could probably push here. I got an over somewhere else. I got, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to stay away. Just let what I have ride. And we've got already 19 goals through 6 periods of hockey.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, what? And we still got 2 games that have to drop the puck. It's like there's no we could probably see 40 goals tonight.
Man, Montreal, like you can tell Claude Julien coaches them. They love the just dump it in and come in wave system. And Toronto's struggling with it, which they always did against Boston.
Come on, go, baby. Let's go.
It's Claude Julien against Toronto. Like, what do you think was going to happen?
Right? I still got the Leafs to win the division.
Oh, yeah. It's a long season, kind of. But
lucky for Toronto, Montreal doesn't have Bergeron yet.
That's right.
Oh, it's a trip. Come on. Oh, you dicks.
Patrice Bergeron, Ryan O'Reilly, Mark Stone, Dylan Larkin, new captains this year. How's that not a trip?
How is that not a trip?
That's what I'm saying.
I really don't understand how that wasn't a trip. I don't have the antidote or the answer for that, boys.
If it wasn't a trip and they thought it was a dive, why not call it a dive?
Right?
I'd like to see it again. I forgot Jimmy Vesey is on Toronto.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, that kid thought he was the best player of all time. Wouldn't sign with Nashville. Potentially have a deal. Got traded to his rights got traded to Buffalo. Went to free agency anyway. He was like, I'm going to go play with Keith Yandel and the Rangers. And then look what happened. Has he been relevant at all, Jimmy Vesey?
I mean, he's not good, but he's not terrible. He's
not terrible, but I mean, he thought he was the best player of all time. He literally thought he was the best player of all time.
Bro, I'm watching this Doug McLean and Kyprios clip from earlier today, and Kyprios is trying to ask him, like, who's winning the cup? Are they going to do it? Are you going with Nathan in Colorado? He's like, you didn't ask me before this. He's like, I didn't put any thinking in that. And he's like, I can't say Colorado until I see the goaltending enough. They're not good enough. And then Kyprios is like, that's a bad answer. He's like, listen, I have pickleball to play at 3:00. Kyprios just starts dying laughing. He's like, fuck. Nothing was better than McLean trying to get his camera not to be upside down. Five minutes before we go live.
Don't you dare ask McLean questions he ain't ready for.
No. I'm like, World Juniors. He's like, I ain't watching that shit. I'm in Florida. He's like, I don't give a shit about that tournament, basically. You don't care about that. He's like McLovin with that tournament. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, I remember you said that. You're like, just don't ask him any questions about the World Juniors. All right. You're only going to tell me once.
No, he doesn't care. He cares about the NHL. Like, he was supposed to be kind of semi-retired this year for his wife. Then Kyprios starts a podcast. He's on that like every day. He comes on our podcast anytime we want. Always has to reschedule a couple times though, because when he books with us, he forgets he has dinner dates with her. He's the best. McLean is the best. That's how I'm going to be at that age for sure. Like, you'll forget and you'll still be like so involved in hockey, but at the end of the day, you just got to be like, sorry, boys. Told the wife I'd go play golf and dinner. I can't get out of that. I'm going to die.
Got a pickleball.
Yeah.
She'll kill me.
Yeah, he's got pickleball. Like, dude, if Kyprios was like, yo, big thing happened in pickleball, like, he's going to pickleball. 100% every time. Like, he's earned that right. He was in the league like 20-something years, media 20-something years, like semi-retirement.
Motherfucker.
Bang, back of the net, Jimmy Vesey.
Oh, look at that. There you go. There goes my hot take. Thinks he's the hottest player of all time.
Eat it, McLovin. McLovin didn't even see me flipping the bird.
I don't need to. I know it was there. I could feel it.
Oh, Price wasn't even paying fucking attention. Son of a bitch.
Oh, it hit the ref. That's why. It hit the ref.
William Nylander, boys.
I know.
Jesus.
What NHL player is next to the town from Walpole that I can start shitting on?
Ella Hannafin.
Where's he from?
Norwood.
Which is right next to it?
Right next to us.
Oh, no.
And Jimmy Vesey's from North Reading.
That's fine.
Is that PA?
Jack's going to be making fun of Chris Wagner the entire year, even though he's on the Bruins.
I also was roommates with Jimmy Vesey's brother. You dickhead.
You were?
Yeah, his brother was my lacrosse roommate for like a couple months.
That's so awesome.
McLovin's over here talking shit.
McLevin's here shit talking Jimmy Vesey, who just scored for the Leafs, and Jack was roommates with his brother when he played lacrosse. So McLevin's there ripping him, and Jack knows him.
I know. I stand by my statement.
I've had it with
he's still not a superstar.
It's like journalist people. I'll be like, I don't know. John Tavares seems like a fucking bird. They'll be like, oh, he's actually a great guy. I'm like,
Wow.
Yeah, the funny thing is McLovin's talking about how cocky he is. He's like the most humble kid ever.
Is he actually?
Yeah, like incredibly.
Oh, Jesus.
I like this side of Bugsy. He's ahead of everybody.
He's not like Jeremy Bracco, who's a complete piece of shit.
Jeremy Bracco and Tyler Seguin used to hang out all the time. My two buddies from the Falls at the Falls Casino almost got into a fight with Bracco and Tyler Seguin and like a group of people, and that's why they're all banned from the casino. Like a huge brawl almost broke out. And my buddy was like an amateur boxer. He wanted to break Tyler Seguin's head. Like to this day, he hates Tyler Seguin.
I would have been push him to go after Bracco. I've been like, no, trust me, that guy just
he wanted to crush guys.
I've been let me talk to you real
He
quick.
didn't care, but Tyler Seguin's is the biggest profile name. So anytime you see him, he's like, that fucker. Because Seguin was talking mad smack once the security came, I guess. So that's how the story goes. Once security rolled up, then he got really brave. That's how the story goes. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's not. That's just what I was told. But the situation has been confirmed by a buddy who works in security who was there that night. Buddy who serves in the high rollers at the casino. They have like a marker. So like you can't spend like more than $250,000 a night. Like that's like their thing. And Wayne Gretzky had lost more than that in the high rollers room, and he wanted another $100,000, and they told Wayne Gretzky that he couldn't have another $100,000. That wasn't a good night for anybody. You think I give a fuck about $100,000? I guess Wayne Gretzky was telling him. You think I give a fuck about $100,000?
Jack, fair
I'll give
warning.
it away right now. I'll just give it to somebody. He was like losing it. Imagine that, not giving a fuck about $100,000.
That's the day that.
That's the life.
That's the life.
That's good living. That's how life is supposed to be.
Jack, did you see it?
I'll give someone $100,000. I don't give a
what?
Look at what I just sent you, but fair warning, and look who put it out there.
Well, not for Wayne Gretzky. It's not. He's legitimately got bottomless money. I'll be rich forever off of his last name.
Wait, where'd you send it to me?
Twitter.
And then once you have a certain amount of millions, like just having it in the bank, you make a couple million a year. Like put it in the right account and you're still just making money. Like you can't even spend it fast enough. And then you have a daughter who marries Dustin Johnson.
Oh my. Oh, you can't.
What's that? What are you guys puking about? Nobody sends me.
Yeah, send it to me, dicks.
I'm going to
send Bugsy out, you rat.
I'm going to send it to both of you. I'm just saying, I'm saying right now, fair warning, but look who posted it.
Okay, here we go. Where's it coming? Where's it coming? Where's it coming?
Look at Jack.
Jack is concerned. Am I gonna snap?
No, but like you're gonna
question a few things.
No, you're not even. You're gonna confirm a few things you already knew.
Okay, I'm gonna confirm a few things I already knew.
He is. He really is.
Well, I'm usually right about stuff, so I'm not surprised to hear that. But where is this post?
Twitter.
Did you send it to him?
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Bugsy doesn't even get it.
No, he doesn't. That's why it's funny.
Wait, what did I miss?
Babe, so you know how I told you about?
I just like to say, you know, I told you about.
I saw it, and I knew the like
the background.
Up, right? Yeah, I knew.
Why did I look at that?
I knew the picture, and then I was like, "Oh, there's no way if I click on it, it's the full thing." Oh, oh God, no! Oh,
Dude, I was telling Jill about everything earlier, Jack, and then I showed her that, and she's like, "Thank God he's not with you." Like, that's the last thing we need, but it's like super, super, also fucking hilarious.
that's so funny. But
The fact that he was like, "Yeah."
Who is this guy?
He's like the intern for my friend from Montreal's like media company who's just like keeps doing bad stuff on their accounts and making my buddy crazy.
Oh, nice.
And then when we put out that we wanted some interns before we grabbed your guys, like he was like right wanting to be in, but like there's another story we can't tell on here that like he did that is like anything Jarrett ever said in the background of any of your streams, like PG 1-year-old, like not even a big deal. Like we used to get like nervous about Jarrett stuff that wasn't even that bad. It's just,
nowhere near it.
We don't want that. Nowhere. Like what that guy did was like Jarrett never even came close to doing that.
One of them was kind of funny. The other one was like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
Yeah, one was hilarious. Yes, yeah. Jack, tell Bugsy what happened. You can tell him now in the chat. Not.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's like
not out loud. And Jack says it, and I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
All right, I'll tell Bugsy via chat.
I'm gonna tell him too.
All right, you just tell him then, McLovin. Shit. We don't both need to tell him the story.
Bro, Jack, do you think he's gonna go nuts?
I'm sure we might hear about it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be upset.
I would never consider posting anything like that on our page.
That's fucked.
I'm not gonna lie.
What?
There you go.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie.
There you go, Bugsy. Look at WhatsApp. The first one was over the line. The second one was kind of funny.
Oh, there goes Bugsy's face. So we read the first thing that he did that was bad. And then the second thing is funny.
It's funny for our brand.
It's funny in general. Like, that's what they like, those two fucking dogs. Who cares? I don't care.
It's like
It's kind of flattering.
Yeah, it's the other thing that's like, I don't care who it was here. If anyone ever did that from one of our accounts, I would be throwing you under the bus so fast. Like, I said that when I was like, dude, like, there's no way. Like, I'm not ever getting tied up in something like that. I love all of you guys, but I ain't getting tied up in any. I wouldn't get tied up in something like that for anybody in my house. Like,
It's never okay to say it or type it out ever.
Mancuso said that he would just give McLovin the website if he ever posted something like that. He'd good it himself.
yeah, exactly. I would just, like, if I ever did that mistake or whatever, like, I would give the website away and you would never see me again. Like, You can't do that. I sent the picture and the screenshot to Terry, and I was like, to bro, like that's so funny. That's the best photo ever. Hands down, one of the funniest.
Photo is hilarious, but like it's from their page.
Bad to do on on Twitter.
It might not be bad if you cut off the,
If you cut it off, but like,
yeah.
He just replied to my Josh Anderson took Tavares' lunch money on that goal thing, and look what he said. Like,
wait.
that there would break another one of our rules. Just what he said. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? That's his guy. Like, look at Jack. He's got he's laughing. There goes McLovin. He saw it.
What the fuck?
What is wrong with this?
Bugs, he just yells, "What the fuck?"
Like, I made a questionable comment about Ben Roethlisberger that I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. It wasn't even close to that bad.
No, and everybody knows when Ben Roethlisberger's on the field, like some inappropriate jokes are gonna fly. Like that's gonna happen. Hey, how about everybody busting my nuts about that overtime pick tonight, though? Like,
I you're losing your 10 from the winning by 2 goals.
Oh, true. I want the 2 goals better, but like I'm just saying, like, remember, you know how I said I put that in just to try to at least cover. I'd rather lose 9 points than 10.
Well, yeah, I guess, but
right, like, you know what I mean. That's how I looked at it. So I did the opposite. I usually do the opposite between 10 and 1.
Yeah, but then you can't get all 10 right.
That's true. I didn't. Well, he didn't put up that offer until we had already. What?
How the hell does this guy have a job,
dude? Teacher never said.
He doesn't.
Right, Calvin? Teacher never said. She never said. She never said.
I already see where McLovin's going with this.
Yeah, you understand what I'm talking about, right?
That's my favorite line of 2021 so far, boys. Teacher never said. Online learning from home with kids.
Gotta love the kiddos.
God bless Jill. I'm glad I work nights and sleep during that, because I think it would be a much different outcome for the kids if I was teaching.
All right, now I have a question, because
I'd have to rule it out.
I thought about this like a couple weeks ago when Massachusetts got their first snowstorm. With the introduction of virtual learning with this whole pandemic, will there ever be snow days again? You can just learn from home.
No, exactly. And like McLovin just made a good point. Will there ever be snow days again while they have this virtual learning set up, and how easy you can just hop on Zoom? So while all these kids are getting time off now, they maybe will never get a day off ever again once this gets normal. If it's just too bad, like too snowy out, we'll just do class from home.
And then
when we were kids on a snow day, on a fucking snow day, you're going to try to get me to sit at home, not go tobogganing, not go play street hockey with my friends. I would have had to sit at my house and do work on the computer. That would have never happened. Never.
Ooh.
That'll be the argument. Like, the kids, like, we have to, like...
Yeah, even Jill said if there's snow day, she's taking the snow day, too. Because, like, when you're, like, the parent, you have to, like, teach the kids. Like, I don't even know why we're paying these teachers $90,000 a year on Zoom, and we had to do all the fucking work. Like, I'm checking over work here. And, man, like, they're starting to do geography and stuff. Like, I haven't done geography in 15 years. Like, in grade 9 is when you stop taking that.
Where is ISO?
Like, geography.
Oh, my.
It's easy enough, but it's, like, also, like, it's actually the Canadian geography I have the hardest time with. Because, like,
how old's your oldest?
He's 12.
It can't be that difficult.
Well, he's 11, sorry.
11-year-old geography?
No, it's not difficult. It's just like I don't even like having to think about it. And then it's like, bro, it's like the little things. It's the little things that are annoying. Trust me.
You guys have 13 or 14 provinces?
Canada?
Yeah.
He's going to Google. He's going to Google.
I think we have 7. And now I'm going to Google it because I don't know.
No, Mancuso, I know it's more than 7. I can name more than 7.
Someone's going to look like an idiot here. Someone's gonna look like an idiot. There's no way.
There is. There's more than 7. Hold on, before I even do anything. There's Newfoundland. There's Ontario. There's PEI. PEI and Nova Scotia are different, right? Okay, I'm saying they're different. Quebec, obviously. Saskatchewan, obviously. British Columbia, Alberta, obviously. There's Manitoba.
I got 8 on the board right now.
I got 9.
Oh, well, if you include the other one, 9.
Is it like Yukon and like Northwest Territories? Are those provinces?
Bang.
I think it's the same one.
No, they're not.
Oh, they are different? Okay.
They're
No,
different.
okay, so those are the 10 then, no? Like there's 10. Okay.
There's 11.
Saskatchewan, you're missing none of it?
None of it. No, I said Saskatchewan. None of it I
You
missed.
said Saskatchewan? Okay, so yeah. You missed
There's
none.
11 provinces.
When I was a kid, there was
11? Okay.
none of it didn't come in until like I was in like grade 5 or 6 probably. Like that's what I mean. Like, okay, so yeah, I know my shit. I just had to think about it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You're like,
6,
there's
7,
6 of
8,
them.
9, 10. Oh, there's 12.
12.
Oh, wait, no. Prince Edward Island.
Yeah.
That one's tiny, so there's 13.
Oh.
All right, let me see if I can find a better map and read these. Newfoundland and Labrador. That sounds like a dog.
Yep.
Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, Ontario, Manitoba, Nunavut, Saskatchewan, Northwest Territories, Alberta, British Columbia, Yukon.
Okay, so I missed none of it.
Yeah. You missed the least important one.
Someone just said on our thing.
Who the hell is that guy?
I have no idea.
Big
I
Brett.
feel like Jack knows him based on his reaction.
No, I don't.
Was it just some guy?
All right, we got our first fan.
That's our new nickname for sure.
All right, boys, you're heading to OT, so I'm going to go rock a
goes.
fist and grab a brewski.
I got my 1, but my 10 was wrong, boys. I didn't go perfect.
Tampa goal, by the way. I think it was Stammer.
I just said that.
Stand with the hammer.
Stamkos goal again.
Again.
Stamkos.
What's it, 4-0?
It is.
Yeah.
Also, the Spin Chicklets boys brought up an interesting topic. Do you think Joe Thornton is at all trolling McDavid with the number 97?
No, he wore that at Canada too when 19 and 91 were available. When it was Joe Sakic and Steve Yzerman. He's always done that.
Yeah, I thought I've seen him in that
That's what
before.
bothers me about those guys. Like, yeah, they're players, but sometimes they just don't know their history like very well. It's like because they're in the league, you know, like when you're in the league, you're not researching it all the time unless you're like Gretzky, who is like obsessed with stats. Like they don't give a shit, right? It's like, no, dude, he's done that before. Like he's worn 97 before. That's like his all. Like he would. Yeah, no.
Who are these people commenting from the YouTube? This is awesome.
I love it.
I love
We get some YouTube comments today.
attachment number
I love
9.
it.
Yeah, I like it too. Whatever. Now we're
Oh,
just
yeah, look at it. 13 Providences, because yes, Jack, you said Providences.
Yeah, you did say Providences, like Providence, Rhode Island.
Didn't you say that with
It's provinces, not providences.
I don't know. I'm the new president of Canada. What I say goes.
That's true. Trudeau's been replaced. On the account of being a sissy. I hate that guy. He's a bird.
Show your TV.
Show your TV. YouTube is coming out in full force. There's chaps now with a love
Here's the love triangle.
triangle.
McLovin has bug nips. Let's go.
He certainly does.
I feel like this is one of our Twitter people that have made a YouTube page.
Oh, for sure it is. It's
That's probably the Greek rocket.
Imagine, I wish it was the Greek rocket. I'd love to have him here.
I love that it came in one wave, though.
I know, they're all right here at once.
It's
awesome.
great. All at once, it just fired back up again. McLovin the bug nips. Love that. It's actually hilarious. Oh, Weber just put Matthews right on his ass in front of the net.
That was at the third period.
McLovin genuinely looks like my ex-girlfriend. I don't know who that's more offensive to.
That could mean anything. That could literally mean anything.
Yeah. I don't know who that's more offensive to. I feel like McLovin looks like a guy. I mean, he might be a bit of a nerd, but he's a guy.
I'm a smart guy.
That's the funniest comment I've ever seen.
Looking for the hat trick, wraps around the net. Marc better be getting those statement games friggin' updated fast.
If I was PK Subban, I'd be
high sticked. The nose on a breakaway.
Oh. He got high sticked. What the hell was that?
No, big save. Here it goes the other way. He got high stick too. Morgan Riley got smacked right in the face. How wasn't that a penalty?
What the hell was that move by Deneau, though?
Oh, Austin Matthews is so gross. He almost turned that. I thought he was going to do that.
I'd be pissed if I was PK Subban. Literally, your brother's name is Malcolm, and you get named Pernell Carl.
I know. Like,
that's awful.
Unless it's like it might be like someone in his family member. Like
I would still be pissed. I'd be like, come on, Pernell Carl, really?
What's his third? The other brother's name.
Isn't it Jordan?
Jordan Malcolm and Pernell Carl.
Jordan was the one I always heard about when I was growing up. Like, he's going to be the best one. He
was good in the OHL, but he never was going to play a pro game. But he played for Mississauga.
Hey, I'm back.
Woo, Kerfoot tries to end it.
Bro, I thought I had like 20 minutes, not like 2. Shit.
No, dude. Overtime, you get a 5 minute. They clear like the middle of the ice. They don't even do the full clear. Yeah, he's got to step on him here.
That's a shootout. They clear the middle of the ice. They don't even do anything to the ice in overtime.
Oh yeah, they don't do shit.
I swear to God, if this goes into a fucking shootout, I'm gonna be pissed.
Why?
Well, actually, no.
Oh, here we go.
What are we playing? Wait, what are we loving? Probably Mancuso. Who am I talking about?
Jack, Chris, and McLovin. Kill one, marry one, fuck one. Go. Oh my God.
People have too much fun with this. Oh!
We got Kiss McLovin, marry Jack, love Chris.
I thought. Wait, he's gonna kiss me? I thought he was gonna kill me.
I think he meant kill. He said, "Yeah, look at this." Fuck. Yeah, he meant kill McLovin.
Why am I getting married all over the place?
Hey, they're loving McLovin. Thank you.
Yeah.
It only makes sense.
Yeah. It's not the going McLovin's worried about anyway. It's the coming.
It's the coming.
It's the coming.
It's the coming. That's the only thing that matters.
Oh, I love that movie.
Did we get the script? Oh, Terry. Oh, I got a message here, Jack. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Terry goes, haha, don't hate it.
Oh, you dickhead.
Don't hate it.
Wait, what are you doing? No.
What
are you doing?
Who's eating right now?
I don't know.
Who is eating?
Are you eating?
Morgan Riley ends it. Toronto wins. And his Norris trophy is getting polished up already because I fucking predicted it. 5-4. The Toronto Maple Leafs win it in overtime over the Montreal Canadiens. That is probably the 3, 4 best teams in that North Division. That was a game. We got to go because we got the Tarps Off MMA podcast recording to do. Follow on Tarps Off Sports, Tarps Off Hockey. I don't know, Tarps Off fucking everything, you idiots. Follow.